right.
There you are.
There I am. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Thank you, honey. Hello. Nice to see everybody. Hope you're all having a great morning.
I already have 17 people
I
on
see.
TikTok and 7 on Instagram.
Thank you so much, honey. So welcome. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. So here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. There's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions. There's one plugged in there already, honey.
All right, I'll get it after. And in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
Hello, everyone. That was so fast.
Yeah, I jumped up really quickly.
And again, keep on tapping the screen because at 40,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments. And we can get started with those 5 free questions.
Yes,
so feel free to put in some questions, everyone. Good afternoon from South Africa.
Nice. Well, good afternoon to you, too.
All right. Thank you so much for the gifts. Our first free question here is from Miracle. Miracle says, will I get the manager position at Family D if I go up there today?
So it looks like it is an opportunity for you, yeah. I would go up and ask to speak to the person in charge, okay, honey? So make your presence, your presentation good.
All right. Our next question is from Hannah. Hannah says, is my late period anything to worry about? Can you tell me why this is happening?
I don't hear that it is anything that you need to be concerned about, honey. It just feels like it's a stress-related cycle. So it's coming. It's just a little late is what I hear. Yeah. But it is stress-related.
Our next question here is from Isla. Isla says, will I get pregnant soon?
I hear 3 months before you get pregnant, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Joanna. Joanna says, am I where I'm supposed to be, and will this all work out?
Okay, so there is some concern about where you are right now. What they're saying is some of the vibration is the correct vibration, but some of it does seem to be out of alignment or out of attunement to what your soul's purpose and what you're supposed to be doing, okay, honey? So it's really important that before you make any serious decisions that you take a step back and you think at least for 12 hours is what they're saying. So sit and think and mull it over and then move forward, okay? So some of it's in alignment and some of it isn't is what I hear, okay? Yeah.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from Angelica, who says, am I in early pregnancy yet? Is it a girl?
No, not yet. I don't hear that you're pregnant yet, honey. It looks like it's about a month away, okay?
All right. Thank you, everyone, so much. You guys are awesome. And keep on tapping the screen because, again, at 40,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions.
That's right. And we always get there really quickly.
All right. And in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
All right. Our first question here is from Britt P. Welcome back, Britt. You're always the first one.
She's so quick.
You get 3 questions. Her first question here is, he'd asked me a question and I didn't respond well due to my past. Does he see me differently by anything I said, or did he understand why I reacted that way? I'm afraid I pushed him away.
So I do hear that he sees you differently, but it's not in the way that you're thinking, okay? And it's more about having understanding of the scenario and the situation. So it's not a bad thing, honey. It's just better understanding. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I don't know if you remember, but I'm clairaudient, especially at night. I think I hear songs as downloads, and this morning I heard Stop at the Red Light in hip-hop song form. Am I tripping, Rebecca, or are these downloads?
I hear that they're definitely messages for sure, so don't worry, you don't need to go see anybody for that.
All right. And Britt's last question is, will I get approved for the left knee short-term disability like I did before? And you were right. I'm getting the left knee surgery redone, but that's good news because I have answers and hopefully will be fixed this time.
Good,
that's
good.
Great.
Yeah. And I do hear, yes, you will get the disability temporarily. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Britt, and thank you for sharing that. Our next question, is another one from Britt. Yes, just one. Britt's last question here is, in regards to the question that he asked and I didn't respond well, did he ask because he was really trying to look out for me, or does he really think of me, what I accused him of thinking of me, and that's why he asked?
No. He was trying to look out for you, honey. It's not a negative tone to it at all. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And do you have your Do Not Disturb on? Because Amber said your phone kept buzzing.
I don't know. I think it's from the gifts, but I don't know how to not have it do it. So, because it's every time the gifts come on, it's doing it. So, I don't have the volume up or anything. So it's like down to minimal.
That's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it seems to happen when the gifts come.
That makes sense. Our next question here is from Erin Early. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions. Erin's first question is, good morning, ladies. I asked my guides to show me yellow butterflies, and now I see them when I'm at Kenny's house, and we are talking about his health or by learning herbalism. Is this them telling me I'm on the right track?
Absolutely. Yeah, and I'm glad that they have shown themselves so easily for you. Good job.
All right. Erin's next question is, will Kenny need something more than the radiation therapy to be rid of this cancer?
He will, yes. Yeah, it's not just going to be radiation.
All right. And their last question is, general, please.
So with you, honey, it's really important that while you're going through all of this with Kenny, that you're grounding yourself is what I keep hearing, okay? So taking care of you during this time is super important. If you don't do what's necessary, it feels like you're going to burn out, okay? So make sure that you're grounding, make sure that you are, resting when you can, and just really taking extra care of yourself during this time, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Erin.
I'm going to see if I can try to stop that from doing it, because if I can hear it buzzing, it's just, no, I don't want to do that.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. People said that they can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure why TikTok would initiate something
sure.
like that, but okay.
All right. Our next question here is from Connie H. Welcome back, Connie. Oh, wow, Connie, you are so generous. She is giving away 3 questions.
Oh, wow.
Let's give a big thank you to Connie for doing that. That's amazing.
That is so sweet.
All right.
Okay.
That means 3 of you in the comments get a free question courtesy of Connie
Awesome.
H.
Connie, you're so great. Amazing. That's great karma. All right.
Let's see here. Our first free question is for Kristen P. Kristen says, will Adam and I have a successful marriage?
So you will. It is going to take some effort, though, so it's not just going to happen easily, okay? So you still have to put some work in it. But yeah, it's going to be a good marriage, I hear.
All right. Our next free question is from Jill. Jill says, do I know my forever love?
I hear not yet, but they're coming in this year. So get ready, they say.
All right. And our last free question, courtesy of Connie, goes to Teresa. Teresa says, are Paul and I meant to be, or should I let him go?
So I get a no on that one, honey. It looks like you guys have different life paths. You have a different trajectory from each other, unfortunately.
All right. Again, let's give a big thank you to Connie H for giving away those
Amazing.
questions.
Thank you
Super
so much,
generous.
honey.
All right. Our next question here is from
Does
Erica
Connie have any
Alcala.
questions of her own?
No.
She didn't have anything
No.
for herself?
No.
Oh.
All right. Our next question is from Erica Alcala, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back. Erica's first question is, hello, good morning, ladies. Missed ya. I wanted to make a donation before starting, lol. You did say that I would be starting a position mid-June at the amount that you mentioned. Yay! Do you see me staying with this company earning more money? I have a goal I want to reach. If so, do you know how much?
So I do hear you are going to, you're going up, okay? So it's definitely important to stick where you are. I hear it's about 8 months away before you hit a better trajectory in that thing and that, but it just takes a bit of time is what I hear. And it's not because of you not being able to do it sooner. It's that where you are, there isn't an opening or opportunity until about 8 months from now. Okay, and I do hear it's pretty significant. They're saying a lot more than actually what you have written down. So that's a good thing. It's a good positive change, but it's 8 months from now.
All right, her next question is, I feel Dave's energy pulling back. Is he no longer interested? What is he feeling? Please let me know.
I wouldn't say that he's no longer interested. What I hear is that there is a lot going on in Dave's life right now. It does feel to me like Dave doesn't have the extra energy more so than anything, okay? So I would say that give the space that Dave needs, but I'm not seeing you guys pulling apart. I don't see that being an issue.
All right, and their last question is, will Dave and I continue a relationship after calling him out on his selfishness this summer?
I hear yes. Do you want to go and check that? I hear yes, you guys will still continue. It is important that the way that you communicate is a little bit more gentle coming from this point forward, basically, is what I hear, okay? So don't, you can express yourself, just don't do it in an aggressive way, is what I hear, okay? Otherwise, you will push Dave away.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Erica. Our next question here is from Connie H again. Hello, Connie, who gets 7 questions.
Nice! All right, Connie.
All right. Connie's first question here is, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you guys for all you do and the guidance you provide. Oh, thank you. She says, is everything still on track for Levi and I?
Yes, honey. I hear for you. The energy of it can actually be moved forward, so it could happen really quickly. If you were, if you do the work that needs to be done, you can have this happen immediately, is what they're saying. Okay, so it's just a matter of getting into a nice closed space, away from everybody. Slow it down, get into a nice altered state, and allow that energy to come forward. Okay. All
right. Next question is, should I reach out to Shelly and Brandy to fix our friendship, or is it best left alone?
I hear no. It's not going to work for you, honey. Yeah, they're not your vibrational energy anymore. You've shifted and changed in a very big way, and there's no way that you guys can be where you were before. Yeah.
All right. The next question is, what do my guides want me to know?
So with you, honey, this is a year of empowerment, is what they say. So it does show. You're stepping a lot more into your divine power, the energy of your psychicness and your awareness, and not just the psychic awareness, but also your self-awareness. Okay, so this is a year of power, and so when you're doing things, do it with authenticity. Do it with, is this good for me? Is this what really I need to be doing at a soul level? Okay.
All right. Next question is, who are my guides?
So I see 3. There's 2 female and male energy with you. The male energy I hear has been, so this is an energy that's been around you for many, many, many lives. It feels to me like this energy has, you guys are like very, very close friends on the other side. And I hear that they have been with you, well, just recently over the last 7 lives that you've had, okay? So this energy is your main guide. It's the one that you talk to the most, the one that you connect with the most. The 2 female energies, they feel to me, they're saying twins, so that's interesting. I've never seen that before, but okay. They're twins, and it's about the duality and that twin energy. So for whatever reason, that's important. Yeah.
All right.
Interesting, eh?
Yeah. Next question is, do I have my soul family coming in, or are they already with me?
You have some of them already with you, but not all of them. So I do hear over the next 5 years is when they start to come into your life, and they start to really be pivotal in your life changes. So the next 5 years, you're going to see a significant increase in people who are more like you and more on the same path as you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is Mac with me?
So I hear sometimes, not always. It looks like in and out. Most of the time when you are pulling is when I feel that energy is around.
All right. And Connie's last question is my dad okay with me taking his will to probate?
Yeah. It's necessary is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. And I'm just going to read our list here.
Sounds good.
Our next question is from Amber Lee. Welcome back. Then Ashlyn Rampool. After Ashlyn is Kara F. Then Shuna Norton. Then Kristen Plasek. After Kristen is Heather Mogus. Then Anastasia Christidou. Then Deborah Sellers. Then Kat Gomez. Then Sarah R.W. Then we have Monisha Ramdian. Then Dishna Pandia. Then Anita B. Then Desiree Rodriguez. Then Jennifer Kopp. Then Lena Kristen. Then Kelly Parker. Then Kara Guzowski. Then Caitlin Edwards. Then Ayana Green. Then Maria M.M. Then Mandy Cower. Then Cheryl Leah. Then Cassie B. Then Vanessa Fowler. Then Stephanie Potter. And that's it for now. Oh, and then Iowana K.
All right.
All right.
Welcome back.
Thank you all so much. Yes, welcome back to all of you. All right. Our next question here is from Amber Lee. 1 second.
All right.
One sec. All right. Amber gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you so much. Amber's first question here is, any messages from my guides? I feel like they're not listening or helping me. I felt really tested when I went to Vegas. Things were appearing to go wrong, but then corrected themselves. Thanks.
So they're definitely hearing you, honey, and they are absolutely connecting and reacting with you, okay? What I hear more than anything is the overthinking. So working through that energy when you're feeling, you know, the resistance that you feel when you have that coming in, redirect yourself to being open and receptive to their guidance, okay? Yeah.
All right. Amber's next question is, will Craig come to see my new place? He hasn't yet.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, he hasn't had an opportunity yet. You were there and gone. Oh, wow, those are pretty.
All right.
Thank you, honey.
Amber's last question here is, you said that we'd start to get closer in June. I hope that's still the energy. Will it mean we'll spend more time together during the week/weekends? I'm really wanting to do more with him, but not sure what he thinks or feels. I did miss him a lot while in Vegas, maybe because I was out of the country. I don't know. Thanks for everything.
Well, and it's space, right? When you're that far away from somebody, you definitely feel the distance for sure. I do hear that you guys are still on track for getting closer this month. So just be open and receptive and, keep inviting and being in each other's presence as much as possible and talking to each other as much as possible. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Amber. Our next question is from Ashlyn Rampool. Welcome back, who gets 2 sets of questions. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's just double. All right. Ashlyn gets 3 questions.
3 questions? Okay.
And welcome back. All right. Ashlyn says, hi, Rebecca. Hi, B, my favorite girls. Rebecca, you were right. Kashania didn't pitch for coffee in Cape Town. How are we ever going to get together? I'm in Durban. She's in Cape Town. You
will get together. Don't worry about that. It's when the right timing has to happen first. I do hear it's going to happen in July for you guys, okay?
All right. Ashley's next question is, how is she feeling right now? Why is she avoiding me? Does she love me?
There are strong feelings. I would say not quite at that love stage yet, but definitely some strong feelings and a little bit of fear is what I hear. That's what the avoidance is about, is the fear part.
All right. And Ashton's last question is, are we still on for dating in July, and how is it going to happen?
Yeah, so it does feel to me like it's going to start with more communication, especially over the phone, and then you guys will make efforts to see each other for sure. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. And we did jump up quite a bit, so I'm just going to go over how to get on our list.
That sounds good.
So in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. And make sure you're tapping the screen because at 40,000 likes, we'll do 5 free questions picked from the comments. So tap, tap, tap. All right. Our next question here is from Kara F, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back, Kara. Her first question is, my uncle passed very unexpectedly on Sunday. How is he in light of this transition?
So it does feel to me like he's still in that stage of trying to accept and be okay with it. So it's not that it's traumatic, but it's just like coming to that place of acceptance. Okay. Right now it's life review time for him. Because it was unexpected, and I feel like it was for him as well, it's going to take a few days for all the energy to come back together here for him and for him to be able to understand what's happening. Yeah. Some souls, it takes a little bit more than others to be okay with the transition. Yeah. I will say, though, that it was painless. It didn't feel like he recognized or felt it. Yeah.
All right. Kara's next question is, who was there to welcome him?
So I see 3 people, actually. So an older woman and an older man, and a very young, I would say it's a child as well. Those were the 3 that were there.
All right. And Kara's last question is, what kind of sign should we look for from him?
When he comes through, I hear cars. There's going to be a specific car that's going to come by, and it sort of looks like a Mustang, I think. That kind of a shape, so that the old style Mustang is what I'm hearing. So that will help you to recognize it.
All right. Thank you so much, Kara, and I'm very sorry for your loss.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Shuna Norton. Welcome back, Shuna, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Shuna's first question is, good morning,
Good
lovelies.
morning.
Hope you had an amazing weekend.
Yes, thank you.
Too. She says, well, the iBuyer that I'm currently speaking with will the iBuyer that I'm currently speaking with end up purchasing my home? About when?
It looks like this is definitely going in the right direction. The finalization, I hear it's a 3-month wait before everything gets finalized, though. Okay, so it is going to take a little bit of time.
All right. Her next question is the rental home I'm looking at on Pine Grove the house I will end up renting?
I don't get a yes on that one, actually. It looks like it's not going to be the one that you end up going into. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, do you still see Chad H and I getting engaged to one another? About when? Thank you.
They say November is what I hear, so end of the year. Keep us posted, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kristen Plasek. Kristen says, will Adam and I have a successful marriage?
Yes, honey. I do hear that there is going to be a lot of ups and downs in the marriage, so just be patient, is what they say, okay? So be patient with Adam.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much, Kristen. Our next question is from Heather Mogus. Welcome back, Heather, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Heather's first question is, would I be overall happier if I wait for T or go back to Mark?
So, okay. So what happens with Mark, if you go back, it is the same old is what they say. So the relationship isn't going to be different. So going back is going to be exactly what you've already had and experienced. So what I would suggest is not going back. That really feels like it's not the right thing for you. Going forward, it is a bit of a wait though for the other individual. Okay.
All right. Heather's next question is, should I mend my friendships or move on?
No, move on. These are friendships that no longer serve you is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Heather's last question is, how many puppies will Pandy have from this pregnancy?
I heard 4.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Heather. And I do see that we just hit our like goal. Good job,
Oh my
everyone.
goodness, that was
you guys
quick.
got us there super fast.
That was extremely quick. Wow, good job.
All right. Shall I read the list again?
Sure, yeah. So we'll read the list and then we'll do our 5 free go, okay, guys?
All right. But feel free to keep putting in your free questions.
That's
there,
right,
everyone.
yeah.
All right. Next on our list is Anastasia Christadou. Then we have Deborah Sellers. Then Kat Gomez. Then Sarah R.W. Then Monisha Ramdian. Then we have Dishna Pandia. Then Anita B. Then Desiree Rodriguez. Then Jennifer Kopp. Then Lena Kristen. Then Kelly Parker. Then Kara Guzowski. Then Kaylin Edwards. Then Ayana Green. Then Maria M.M. Then Mandy Cower. Then we have, sorry, 1 second.
That's
After
okay.
Mandy is Cheryl Lee. Then Cassie B. Then Vanessa Fowler. Then Stephanie Potter. Then Ioana K. Then T.B. Then Veronica L. Then Catherine Kettler. Then Anita B. Then Bree Matthews. Then Taikisha Scott. Then Stephanie Sigana. Then Andy Dionarin. Then Layla Sinde Hibura. Then we have Grace Lamas. Then Angie Bowers. Then Connie H. Then Ashlyn Rampool. Then Sadeshni Tracy. Then Enadina Martinez. And then Rachel Phillimore. Thank you all so much.
That's a list, hey?
And we're still adding to that list.
Yes,
so
yeah.
Don't panic if you didn't hear your name right away there.
That's right.
Thank you everyone so much, and welcome back to all of you on that list.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Now it is time for 5
free questions!
Yay! Good job, everybody.
Definitely.
All right. Our first free question here is from...
Thank you, guys.
Let's see, from... Oh my goodness, it's going so fast. All right, from Leanda. Leanda says, my dreams are crazy at the moment. My dad was giving me so much money. What does it mean?
So, it's important that you do analyze these dreams. It does feel to me like there is a big amount of money heading your way, but it's not until later next year. So this is just a precursor to get you prepared, excited, and ready for the abundance that's heading your way. But it is important to keep track of your dreams, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, does Anthony W. have romantic feelings for me?
A little bit. Not to the level that you're hoping, though. But that doesn't mean that can't grow. Is what I hear, okay?
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, from Marianne. Marianne says, will things get better between Angelo and I?
Yeah, honey. Yeah, they will. I hear by the end of July, things really do feel a lot more calm.
All right. Our next free question is from Grace. Grace says, will I get a salary increase at my current job?
You will, but not yet. I hear it's 6 months away for you, honey.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Harry. Harry says, will me and Lolly get back together in the future?
No, somebody else is coming in for you, and I hear that they're coming in August.
All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you, everyone, so much for tapping away. We're already at 45,000 likes. You guys are amazing.
Wow, hey?
Our next like goal is 80,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions picked from the comments.
That's right.
All right. And if you want to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers. and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
All right. Thank you so much, Dana. Welcome back. It's good to see you. All right. Our next question here is from Anastasia Christadou, who gets 3 questions.
Awesome.
Anastasia's first question is, will me and Bill meet up in person during June?
July, I hear. So not in June. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, will Bill and I get back together during the summer?
So what I hear with you and Bill is it's important that you build your friendship first. So the connection needs to be strengthened. Okay, so friendship first is what I hear, not romance.
All right, and their last question is, do you see me getting married and having kids? If yes, when?
I do hear that, but it looks like that's not happening until 2027 for you. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Deborah Sellers. Deborah gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, will Steve and I work out our differences and remain together?
You will. I do hear that a third party needs to be there to help mediate feelings, okay? So you may want to talk to somebody who can help you guys with that.
All right. Deborah's next question is, will my stepdaughter Melissa be averted from the property the family has an offer on?
No, I don't hear that.
All right. And Deborah's last question is, will I receive my money inheritance from the property by July 1st, 2023? This is our closing date.
I'm not hearing that it's going to come through July 1st, but the paperwork and everything, it feels like there's a little bit of a delay. It happens in July. I'm just not getting that it's on the 1st, honey.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kat Gomez. Welcome back.
Hi.
Kat says, should we buy the house we want?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's got a great vibration for you. Yeah, it's located in exactly the right place is what I hear.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kat. Our next question is from Sarah RW. Oh, I see. 1 second here. Okay. Just gets part of it she doesn't want me to read.
Okay. That's good.
All right. Sarah RW is our next question here. Sarah says, I asked you once a question about some issues. You told me I should do blood work for my hormones to get checked. Is there a supplement you feel I can take that will help?
So I do hear a multivitamin will help with you, but there does seem to be other things. So I get iron and vitamin D are things that you should have to boost, and then you're going to need the complementary vitamin to go with helping you to absorb it. I think it might be magnesium is what I'm hearing, and zinc. Yeah, so those are the ones that you are going to need to help boost your system.
All right. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Monisha Ramdian. Monisha says, when will I conceive?
4 months away, I hear for you, honey. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Our next question is from Dishna Pandya, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back. Their first question here is, do you still see my boyfriend opening up next month, or has it changed? Do you feel there will be communication starting in June?
Yeah.
And she says, how do you feel he will open up communication to me?
So what I hear is that next month seems to be the significant month for the two of you. The communication seems to start through messaging. So it's on the phone is what I'm seeing. Yeah.
All right. The next question is, when do you feel me and my boyfriend will get more closer together? At the moment, I feel so hurt. I'm putting so much effort in my relationship. Should I pull back for him to come forward?
I hear that you should pull back a little bit for now. And that's just to help him understand and kind of see that you are something worth keeping and not just letting you slip away.
All right, and our last question is, when do you feel my boyfriend will start calling me and messaging me like we used to be very close? Mm-hmm. When do you see us being in the full relationship again?
So the full relationship I hear is going to happen. It's starting more so in July, but I feel like the full relationship is in August. So you guys won't be actually at that peak until August. Okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And just to let everyone know, there is 10 more minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to donate to get on the list.
All right.
And I guess I'll go over that again.
Sure.
So in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
Yay!
All right. And yes, 10 more minutes left to get on that list. Our next question here is from Anita B. Welcome back, Anita, who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Anita's first question is, how is my son's health and happiness overall after having to go through my divorce and custody struggles?
So actually not so bad. I hear it came out pretty unscathed considering, okay? Energetically, you did a good job of protecting him is what I hear. So you did a good job.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right. Anita's next question is, B is having this online show on Saturday that I'm planning to tune into and participate in a little bit. How is it all going to go? Any info from my guides I should know about?
So I do hear being as helpful as possible is important. You are going to be an important person there, so just know that it is significant for you to be there, so make sure you do go. Okay? Make sure you are there.
All right.
Yeah.
Her next question is, when you said that B has an apprehension about commitment, do you mean being faithful to me in a relationship, or is it about commitment in terms of marriage, or both? It's
not about being in a relationship committed that way. It's more about the seriousness that relationships can effectively come to. So it's more about just being in a committed relationship, not necessarily being able to commit. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So it's not that they're going out and finding somebody else because they just want to do that. It's more about having fear around being committed, period. All right. And their last question is, do you foresee any jealousy issues in our relationship in regards to either one of us or any kind of interference from others? And if so, can I either prevent that or how would I best handle the situation? That's a really good question. What I hear is not so much jealousy. It does seem to be okay for the two of you that way. I would say more than anything that if you find yourself feeling like you are in a place of not trusting, you're going to want to go inside and you're going to want to adjust that, because the more you feel that, the more you're going to attract people to make you feel that way again. So if you get to that point, just make sure that you're nipped away. Right? Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Desiree Rodriguez. Welcome back, Desiree, who gets 3 questions. All right. Desiree's first question is, do you still see June being significant for Brian B and I? Will we see each other? I feel like my overthinking changed the timeline. No, I don't think you did change it. It feels to me like it's going to happen before the month is up. So I still hear yes for June. Yeah. All right. Desiree's next question is, sorry, I keep asking the same questions. That's all right. Do you see Brian B and I being in a long-term committed relationship? When? Yes, I hear that it is going to start for you guys where the seriousness of the relationship is happening. Starts in September is what I hear. Yeah. All right. And Desiree's last question is, me and Brian haven't been in communications for a while now since we argued because I found out something. But people are telling me that he misses me and wants to try again and fix things with me. Will Brian put effort into being in a long-term committed relationship with me? Will he be the first to reach out? I don't hear that he's going to be the first to reach out, but I do hear that once you reach out, it is going to significantly open that door and allow that energy to come in. So I do hear that he will put the effort in once that door has been opened, if that makes sense for you. Okay? All right. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Jennifer Kopp. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions. All right. Jennifer's first question here is, I have a nodule on my right thyroid. Is this something I should be worried about? So I do hear you should get it looked at. It doesn't feel like it is anything yet, but you should definitely get it checked out, okay? It just feels to me like it's just extra tissue, but I would get it checked just to make sure it doesn't turn into something more, okay, honey? All right.
Her next question is, when will I get pregnant?
So that looks like that's happening this year. They're saying September, so September this year.
All right. And their last question here is, will my husband get a new job opportunity soon?
So I hear your husband will get a new job opportunity, but it feels to me like it's not happening until early next year. So I'm hearing around end of January, beginning of February for him.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Lena Kristen. Hello, welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Oh, and before I move on to Lena's questions, there's 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to get on the list.
All right. There you go.
Right.
5 minutes left.
All right, now it's time for Lena Kristen's question. Lena gets 3 questions here. Her first question is, hi girls, you were right. When you said there is a dog show in August and one in September, I found them here not so far from me.
Good.
Yay, that's
Good.
great.
Yeah.
She says, so this is my question. I miss going to my neighboring town to participate in dog show training and being social. Do you see any time frame when I'll be doing that? This is training, not show.
Yes. Yeah, I do hear for you, honey, that by the end of next month, you're going to have the mobility that you're looking for. So yeah, you'll be able to start doing it then.
All right. Our next question is, I feel my health has gotten worse because of my landlord.
Yeah.
She is a she-devil. Sorry for the language, she says. She told me to put 2 of my old dogs to sleep, and she is yelling at me. Do you see if she will quiet down? I'm just a little worried about my health and the mental stress she's put me in.
Yeah. So one thing I want you to try practicing when you feel her energy, just put a bubble around yourself. I like to use a bubble that looks like liquid mercury. So it's like a mirror. And it's just like a liquid mirror, basically, and have that energy go back to her. It isn't your responsibility to take her on. So when it happens, send it back to her. Be like, you know what? I don't have time for this nonsense. And I do agree with you that it is affecting you. So it's really important that you do take charge of that. You don't have to let that energy in. So you can say no. The second you feel her, say no, and I'm giving that back to you. That way she will start to pull back and start to leave you alone.
All right. And her last question, she says, do you see anything else coming up for me?
Yeah, honey. I mean, the biggest thing that I hear from your guides is that you are starting to move into a different vibration, and so that you are starting to get to the old you, the way that you felt before, where you feel more, I'm going to say you feel lighter and you just feel more yourself, okay? The last little while, you've lost part of that, and they're saying it's coming back, so don't worry, it's not gone, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And there is about 2 minutes left to get on the list, everyone. I'm about to read it out here,
okay.
But first I'll just let you guys know how to get on it.
Sounds good.
So, in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, which you have 2 minutes left to do, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 4 questions answered. And $50 will get you 7 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
Yay!
And keep on tapping the screen, because at 80,000 likes, we'll do another 5 free questions picked from the comments.
That's right.
All right, next on our list here is Kelly Parker, then Kara Guzowski, then Caitlin Edwards, then Ayana Green, then Maria MM, then Mandy Cower, then Cheryl Leah, then Cassie B, then Vanessa Fowler, then Stephanie Potter, then Iowana K, then TB, then Veronica L, then Catherine Kettler, then we have Anita B, then Bree Matthews, then Taikisha Scott, then Stephanie Sigana, then Andy Dionarin, then Layla Sinde Hebera, then Grace Lamas, then we have Angie Bowers, then Connie H, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Sadeshni Tracy, then Enadina Martinez, then Rachel Phillimore, then Sophie T, then Heather Mogus, then Carrie Ann, then Maritza Villarreal, then Jasmine D, then Hala, then Kara F, then Yuli Ramos, then Kimber Pell, then Tiffany Soto, then Frank S, then Mervat Pasteras, then Diane Robles, then Ragnar Waters, then Aaron Early, then Ashlyn Rampool, and that is it for now. Thank you everyone so much. All right, and this is your last minute left to donate, everyone. Our next question here is from Kelly Parker. All right. All right. Kelly gets 3 questions here. Thank you so much, Kelly. Her first question is, we found out this weekend we are 5 weeks pregnant.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it looks like I'm currently miscarrying. Spent
no.
all day in the ER yesterday. Do you see a healthy pregnancy and baby in the near future?
So what I hear, honey, is it looks like there is something going on with the attachment. So yes, you can stop it. So I don't want you to listen to them saying that it's impossible to stop. Anything can be changed and shifted. What I hear is find somebody in your area that does Reiki and energy healing, and this is going to help. But what I'm seeing is that it's like it's an attachment issue where the attachment is coming off, basically, is what they're showing me. Okay, so we can have that healed. It doesn't have to happen, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so see if you can find somebody in your area that does do Reiki that can help you with that, and you can visualize it yourself as well. Just visualize the baby being reattached. Okay, and I do hear that can be very, very helpful in making this stop. Okay, and they tell me to tell you stay off your feet as much as possible at this moment in time. Okay, so don't be walking around and don't be putting yourself even as going from bed to the bathroom type of thing. Okay, so as minimal as possible.
All right.
Yeah.
Her next question is, was the baby we are losing a boy or girl?
I hear a boy. Yeah, it's a boy.
All right, and her last question is, I recently had a Reiki reading at work. She said that my aura was very bright and I tend to soak up bad energy from others. Can you reflect on that for me?
So what I would say is it's not that you're sucking up. I mean, I guess in a way you are. You're an empath. So as an empath, your heart chakra is open and receptive. Now, there is having people's energy come into you and then learning to clear it out. So every day at the end of your day, you wash it away. You can do it through a shower. You can do it through a bath. In your case right now, obviously you have to be a little bit more careful, but water is a great way to clear that energy. And you have to do it every day is what I hear. Okay, I do it every day as well. Some people are just a little bit more sensitive.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kara Guzowski, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Kara's first question is, will my brother's baby be born earlier than predicted?
Not very much early, I hear. So a few days earlier. That's it.
All right. Kara's next question is, will we buy a house soon?
I hear 2025 for a house for you, honey.
All right. And Kara's last question is, how can I improve my current situation?
Okay, so there's 2 people in your energy field that need to be disassociated with. So they are people you're going to want to minimize your exposure to. If you can, close the door to them. They're very negative and impact you in a very negative way.
All right. And I said, how can I improve my current situation? All right. Yeah. Thank you so much, Kara. Our next question here is from Caitlin Edwards, who gets 3 questions. Caitlin's first question is, will I lose my disability? I'm on it for health problems, and they're doing a review.
So the review isn't going to make you lose it. You definitely are going to have somebody fight for it, though, for you, okay? So it does look like it's going to be a bit of a problem, but you're not going to lose it entirely, I hear.
Yeah. All right. Caitlin's next question is, will I still get pregnant this month?
Yeah.
All right, and Caitlin's last question is, do my guides have any messages for me?
So with you, right now, the next 3 months seem to be a very sensitive time for you. So try not to get too emotional. Keeping your balance is what they're saying. So really keeping yourself balanced, ground yourself every day if you can, because it really does feel like you get a lot of stress energy coming at you over the next couple of months here.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. And that is it for our donate button, everyone. So our list is now closed and we won't be taking any more new donations for the rest of the live. Excuse me, sorry. Don't worry, if you have donated, you will get your question answered here on the live. And for those of you in the live support, just be a little bit patient because it's really busy right now, but we will always get you guys sorted out, so don't worry, everyone. All right, and make sure you keep on tapping because we are almost to our like goal. You guys are amazing. We'll be there super fast. All right, our next question here is from Ayana Green. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ayana's first question is, good morning.
Good morning.
It's my birthday.
Yay, happy birthday.
She says, I got an interview the day before my birthday, like you said, at my favorite company. Yay, that's awesome.
I love it.
Thank you so much for sharing that. All right, she says, is this the one? Should I keep looking?
You can keep looking, but I do hear that this is the one. Yeah.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
That's fun.
All right, and Ayana is being super generous and giving away her last 2 questions.
Ah, that's amazing. Nice.
It's a birthday gift for those other people.
Nice.
All right, so let's give a big thank you to Ayana, and you guys can put in some free questions. All right, the first one that I see here is from Christy LaFortune. Hello, Christy, who says, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
My mom has passed away 7 weeks ago. Any messages from her?
Very beautiful soul, I'm going to say. She comes in very gently. There's a lot of light when she's around. I do hear that she leaves feathers and she likes to use birds to let you know that she's there. Oh, and she said butterflies as well. Okay, so that's just her way of letting you know that she is around. The biggest message I hear is that she hasn't left you, and she has been trying to get your attention, she says. Sometimes you do feel her and you do recognize that she's there. She comes in on the right side for you. So I feel her when she enters the room. It seems to be from behind, but on the right side. So she is there on that side of you.
All right, and our other free question here is for Veronica, who says, what did Nicole think of the project I did for the interview project?
Very promising, actually. Quite surprised. Impressed, I hear. It was good. Yep.
All right.
All right.
And again, let's give a big thank you to Ayana for giving away those last 2 questions.
So nice. Thank you so much.
And again, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Go have some fun today, okay?
Yeah. All right. Our next question here is from, never mind, we just hit 80K. All right, so we'll do our
5 free questions. Yay! Good job, everyone.
All right. Our first free question here is from Carrie. Carrie says, will my visit with my sister go well?
I hear it will. It does feel like there might be some emotional stuff that comes up, but just keep yourself centered, okay, honey?
All right. Our next question is from Kimber. Welcome back. Who says, will my daughter have a safe trip to Costa Rica?
Absolutely. Yeah. Tell her to give herself lots of time, though.
All right. Our next question is from Brenna. Brenna says, is something wrong with my health? Should I go to the ER or will I be okay?
I don't think you need to go to the ER, but I do hear you should go get checked with your doctor. It does feel to me, they're showing me dizziness, so it does look like you are going to have some potential fall. So I would go and see your general doctor if you can. ER is going to take way longer than you want to have happen anyways, and your general doctor can help you. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, from Carol. Carol says, when will Abby and I talk again?
So it looks like that's going to happen at the end of July. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from Pam. Pam says, how does Chris feel about me after seeing me this weekend? Thank you so much.
Thinking about you a lot is what I hear. So definitely a positive experience for Chris. Yeah, you're on Chris's mind is what I hear.
All right. Yep. Thank you, everyone, so much for getting us to 80,000
Good job.
likes. You guys are awesome. Our next like goal is 120,000 likes. Once we make it to 120,000, we'll do another 5 free questions picked from the comments.
You bet.
And again, guys, our donate button is turned off and our list is closed for this live, so we're not accepting any more new donation questions. But again, keep on tapping, and once we make it to 120,000, we will do our 5 free questions from the comments. All right. Our next question here is from Maria MM, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Maria's first question is, When do I meet the man I spend the rest of my life with? If possible, where and his characteristics so I know it's him. LOL.
Okay, that's more than one question. So I'm just going to go with when you're going to have this person come into your life. What I hear is that they are coming in September, but it's towards the end of September for you, honey. I will give you this. It is through somebody you know, so they are going to be introduced to you, and it does feel like you're going to be infatuated right away. So you'll know.
All right. Her next question is, what is happening with my business/finances? Will it improve?
Yeah, absolutely. So the next 2 months, I'm seeing it going up. So I do see the trajectory getting better. It's definitely just a bit of an energy lull, but the floodgates are about to open and you're going to be just fine is what I'm hearing. So 2 months from now, you're going to see a huge shift. Yeah, they do say really boost your online platform, your online market, okay?
All right. And her last question is, does my grandson have a gift or is it the medicine? He says my nephew and his grandma who passed talk to him. He also sees scary things at night outside of his home.
Yeah, tell him it's going to be okay. He doesn't ever have to worry about the things that he sees that are scary because they can't harm him. Definitely very gifted. I would say very empathic, but also can see spirits. Not just people who've crossed over, but also non-human spirits. So things like fairies, other creatures and shadowy things and all that fun stuff that we have heard about. Yeah, but he doesn't have to worry because all he needs to know is that his light is bright enough to keep that away.
All right. Thank you so much, Maria. Our next question is from Mandy Cower. Hello. Mandy gets 3 questions.
All right.
Mandy's first question is, will Arsh and I get married?
So what I hear with you guys is that it is part of your life plan, but not to rush to that finish line is what I hear. Okay, so take it slow, but yes, I do hear that that is the trajectory of the relationship.
All right. Her next question is, does Arsh want to step back from Aveline but is stuck in that situation?
It feels to me like there's a lot of complication around that energy, and it does feel to me like, yes, that stepping back is necessary, but it's almost like at this moment, it's not forever, but for right now, it almost feels impossible, but it is going to happen is what I'm hearing. Give it about 6 months is what I hear.
All right. And Mandy's last question is, will Arsh introduce me to his parents?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Cheryl Leah, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back, Cheryl. Cheryl's first question is, hello again.
Hi.
Will Gerard pay the maintenance money he hasn't paid for the last 6 or 7 weeks for our daughter tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, but I do hear that it will be paid within the week and a half.
Yeah. All right. Their next question is, will things improve financially for me anytime soon?
So I see a shift, but it's about 3 months away. Yeah, so not quite yet.
All right. And their last question is, anything general I need to know in my current situation?
So I hear for you, we really have to raise up your vibration and really shift into more of the things that you are expecting and wanting to see, and getting rid of old patterns and ways of thinking is what I'm hearing, okay? So it was really important that when things are getting hard and you're struggling, that instead of paying attention to that, you redirect your thoughts to the excitement of the future and how things are going to improve, okay? So really focusing more on the improvement of life for yourself instead of on the stressors. Okay, and that you can do through meditation. The easiest thing is actually just before you go to bed, think about those things as you're going to sleep, those beautiful, wonderful experiences that you're going to have over the next 6 months of your life, okay? Oh, thanks so much, honey.
All right, and Cheryl's last question is, anything general I need to know in my current situation?
Just did that one.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That's all right.
All right, that's it for Cheryl then. All right, our next question here is from Cassie B. Welcome back.
Hi, Cassie.
3 questions.
All right.
Cassie's first question here is, will I be happy and stay a while at this new company P that I start with next week?
I hear you will. Yeah.
All right, Cassie's next question is, how long do you see me staying with this company?
2 years, I hear. So that's a good chunk.
All right, and Cassie's last question is, when do you see me fully pursuing healing/energy work?
Mm-hmm. So you're going to actually start doing that on the side, it looks like. So what I'm hearing is you're going to start doing that in September. Again, it's going to be more part-time that you're doing it. I hear that there is some training you're going to go through as well over the next year. So there is going to be some things you're going to put on that tool belt of yours to help you feel more confident in what you're doing.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Vanessa Fowler, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Vanessa's first question is, do I have psychic abilities? Sometimes I feel crazy.
No, it's not that. Yes, it's absolutely psychic abilities. And what I hear for you, honey, is you're quite activated. So you're clairvoyant, you're clairaudient, and you're very empathic. So you're visual, you're able to see things, you're able to hear things, and you feel your environment intensely. So really what you have to do, just so that you don't feel crazy, write this stuff down so that when you look back at it, you can see how accurate your feelings or your visions or your experiences are. And this will help you feel less crazy. I know what that can feel like. I know that it can be very overwhelming at times. So keeping track of it will help you a lot.
All right. Vanessa's next question is, what are my abilities if I do?
So yes, I already told you. So there you go.
All right. And her last question is, how many guides do I have?
So what I see with you is 2. I see a male and a female energy. The female energy is very old. She feels almost, I'm going to say she feels to me like she is connected somehow to magic. So this comes from your family line is what I'm being told. So you do have a lot of magic energy within you. It's something you should tap into. The male energy is a lot more serious, a lot more grounded, keeps you, I'm going to say stable and strong. So that is when you're feeling a little off, that's who you'd want to talk to is your male guide. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Stephanie Potter, who says, I've been doing a lot of self-healing and work spiritually. I hope this is going to help bring in the man I'm supposed to be with. Do you see when I meet him?
Yeah, I heard it right away, August. So they're coming in right away. You're doing a great job. And they're saying now start making space in your home for this person to now join you. Okay? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Iowana K.
Welcome Hello again,
back,
honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, hello again.
Hi.
I hope you are okay.
Yes, thank you.
She says, I didn't start my business yet. Did the energy change?
So what I hear with you, honey, is you have to take that step. It definitely is your energy that's shifted. So it has to be a step that you take forward without, how do I put this? Without your resistance or reservation. So it really comes down to jumping off the cliff. That's what it comes down to. Really taking that step forward.
All right. Yeah. The next question is, in previous readings, you told me that I will marry George, born in 1994, in the future, and another person who is a history teacher. I'm a little confused. Can you please explain?
So what I hear with the history teacher, this is an energy that is a potential that is going to come into your experience, and you will be able to make a choice between this individual or George. I hear George more so is in alignment, but there's a bit of resistance with George. So that might intervene and might interfere with what is going to happen for you.
All right. And their last question is, can you tell me something about my angels and spirit guides? How do they want to tell me something?
So how they communicate with you, there's a few different ways. I do hear music is very significant. So they do use songs to communicate lessons is what they're saying, or messages to you. Okay, so really paying attention to the songs. If you wake up with a song, or you have a song that gets stuck in your head, or you hear the same song when you're out shopping, that kind of thing, is really important to listen to the lyrics, because that's one of the main ways that they like to communicate with you. Another way I hear it is through numbers. So when you see a sequence of numbers, you got to go back to what were you just saying, what were you just feeling, or what were you just thinking in that moment, because that is their answer to you. So they do the music more is what they're telling me, but the numbers do come up sometimes for you as well. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from TB. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
Hi. All right.
They've been helping a lot in the comments.
Oh, thank you so much, honey.
Yeah. All right. Their first question here is, what do you see exciting happening in my life this summer?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there are 2 significant people coming into your life. One feels to me like they are somebody who has so what they're saying to me is they have the energy of somebody from your past, but it isn't somebody from your past. So they're going to remind you of somebody from your past. They are part of your soul family is what they're telling me. So this is going to be a significant person and an important person going forward in your life. And they're also telling me that there's something significant happening about career for you. So They're saying job change, but it's in a very positive way. So there's something about how work is happening for you where you're doing it, you're working less but making more is what I'm hearing. So whatever it is that is coming in, it's shifting how money is coming in for you. Please keep me posted.
All right. Their next question is, do you see me winning the lotto or should I give that up?
Yeah, no, I don't see you winning the lotto, unfortunately, but I do see a significant increase in finances for you coming in the next 2 years. So I do see a huge lump sum. It's not from the lotto, though.
All right. And their last question is, will I be going to Germany to see my son in the army?
Yes. Yeah, you will go.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Veronica L. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Annie.
3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, what should I work on? What should I work on healing that keeps me from leadership positions at work? I feel like I'm not being seen or appreciated.
So the biggest thing that they show me for you is grounding in your heart chakra. The heart chakra, it's working on what they're saying specifically for you is how you internalize and emotionalize things. So when things are coming at you, instead of looking at them with an emotional sense, look at it more logically outside of yourself. So as an observer instead of the person who's actually experiencing it. I hope that makes sense. But basically what you want to do is you want to look at it as if it was somebody else. Okay, that's what I mean by looking at it as the observer. So if this was happening to somebody else, how would they deal with it? Or how would you give them information to deal with it? And this will help you shift that aspect of yourself. I think for you, the only reason why you haven't moved up is because there's a part of you that's still a bit too emotional to be able to handle being in charge. And so they're telling you if you can work on that, you'll be gold. And you know, part of that emotion is because you're an empath, and so you're very sensitive to your environment and you feel your way around. So you really are going to just have to learn how to navigate it so that it can be more of a benefit than something that holds you back.
All right. Next question is, will I hear from Frank again? I can't tell if he is interested since he goes MIA a lot.
Yeah. And that's just Frank's personality is what I hear. It's like there's times when Frank needs to isolate and really needs to hermit, and it's really not you, it's Frank. I do hear you guys are going to communicate again, so don't worry about that. That's just the pattern is what I hear, but it really comes down to Frank needs to isolate himself.
Yeah. All right. And Veronica's last question is, will my employer approve of a 3 weeks of absence that I want, or should I stick to the minimum? I need 10 days.
Yeah, I would stick to the 10 days. If you do the 3 weeks, it does kind of, it sours it a little bit for your employer, honey. Yeah. So if you want to stay in the good books with them, I would just do the 10 days.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Catherine Kettler, who gets 3 questions.
Welcome back, honey.
Her first question is, will the nerve block injections and facet injections I'm having done tomorrow be successful without further damages?
So what I hear is it's okay to do it this time, but it does look like don't continue to do it because it will damage you in the long run. It is going to help though. So, it's kind of it's such a delicate thing because it's a balancing act for your body. Yeah. I would say don't do it again after this.
All right. Catherine's next question is, will the Toronto client be the one that buys my condo listing by July 1st?
The Toronto client? I'm not feeling them in Toronto. No. It feels like they're somewhere else.
All right. And Catherine's last question is, will I have a lease in place with a great tenant for my commercial lease listing by July 1st?
By July 15th, they say, but it is going to happen for next month. So yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Anita B, who gets 4 questions. Welcome back again. Anita's first question here is, do I have anything to be concerned about when he goes into high school in terms of drugs or alcohol or anything else about his health?
That way, no. No, you don't have to, I hear. It's not going to be like that at all. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is Anita's next question is, I'm having some health screening tests done as a precaution. Do you think I'll be in the clear and okay, or will they show anything?
No, I hear that you're going to be okay. I would get you to check iron levels for some reason. So if you're feeling tired and whatnot, that's what I'm hearing is it's just iron.
All right. Her next question is, I feel like my mother's spirit is really close to my son, even though she died before they got to meet. Am I right? And does she have any messages for him or about him?
She has definitely been around from the beginning, honey. It doesn't matter that she was gone beforehand. She's been watching him and she's very proud of him. Actually, the thing that I hear from her is you don't have to worry as much as you do. So that's a message more for you. You don't have to worry because you raised him well. And he's a good kid. That's what I hear from her.
All right. Thank you so much, Anita. And her last question, she is donating.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You guys are so great when you do that. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Anita's donating a question to you guys.
Let's give a big thank you to Anita.
Thank you so much, honey.
Put in some free questions here, and one of them will be picked. All right, the first one that I see here is Ariel. Ariel says, when will me and B talk again? Please and thank you.
It looks like you guys are going to be talking in July.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
again, let's
thanks,
give a big
Anita.
Thank you to Anita. All right, our next question here is from Bree Matthews. Welcome
back,
Bree. Good to see you. Who gets 4 questions.
Awesome.
Bree's first question is, why would someone be sabotaging my house?
It looks like there's an individual that's, I'm going to say it's envy. Feels like jealousy energy. So it's envy.
All right.
Yeah.
Bree's next question is, what can I do to stop the meddling?
Cameras. Yeah. Put some, it doesn't even have to be real ones. You can just put the fake ones, but that it looks real. You know what I mean? Put them up high enough though, so that they can't be touched.
All right. Bree's next question is, will I be happy with the outcome of my appointment Friday?
I hear you well, honey. Yeah. Go in with an open mind. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but there you go.
All right. And their last question is, will I meet my in-laws on my upcoming visit?
I don't hear it's going to be on the upcoming visit. It does look like it is going to happen soon, but not this next visit. I'm not hearing it for that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Bree. Our next question here is from Taikisha Scott.
Hi, Taikisha.
Taikisha, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Good to see you. All right. Taikisha's first question is, will my baby be a Cancer or Gemini?
Cancer.
All right. Taikisha's next question is, when the OBGYN checks my cervix Thursday, will they admit me to the hospital or send me home?
No, they're sending you home. Sorry, honey. That's the way it works.
All right. And Taikisha's last question is, will the rental assistant funds go to Diego or the landlord?
The landlord, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Taikisha.
Yeah. Keep us posted, hey?
All right. 1 second here. I'm just going to do our list here. Our next question is from Stephanie Sigana. After Stephanie is Becky Parker, then Andy Dionarin, then Layla Sindehubera, then Grace Lamas, then we have Angie Bowers, then Connie H., then Ashlyn Rampool, then Sadeshni Tracy, then Enadina Martinez, then Rachel Phillimore, then Sophie T., then Heather Mogus, then Carrie Ann, then Maritza Villarreal, then Jasmine D., then Hala, then Kara F., then Yuli Ramos, then Kimber Pell, then Tiffany Soto, then Frank S., then Mervat Pasteros, then Diane Robles, then Ragnar Waters, then Aaron Early, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Keandra Robinson, then Emily S. Matsumoto, then Lindsay Aiken, then Autumn Lucas, Lucas, then Kimber Pell, then we have Cassie Vale, then we have Tara Brown, then Flory Buera, then Carla Markham, then Jessica Schaffer, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Annie Sheridan, then Jenna Rank, then Connie Rowan, then Mariana Gasca, then Brenda Cruz, then Angela Marshall, then Santasia Clement, then Jackie Walker, and that is it. it.
Okay.
Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. All right.
And should we do if there's anybody else?
Yes, and if there is anyone else who donated and you did not hear your name there, and you have not already talked to the live support, please go to the live support now, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. You can find the live support by going to the link in the bio. Yeah, so Jacqueline, you just head over to the live support, okay?
I thought we had said Jacqueline's name.
I said Jackie Walker.
Oh, not the same person.
Yeah, she's Jacqueline Nazario. All right. And if you think that you missed your question, we always keep timestamps, so don't worry. You can either head to the live support or wait until after the live and we can send you guys your timestamps there. All right.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Stephanie Sigana. 1 second, let me just get up to her. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Oh, and we just hit our like goal of 120,000 likes, so I guess we will do that.
Our 5 free questions first, and then we'll go to our questions.
Yes, that sounds good. All right, let me just get to Stephanie here. There we go.
Is that big of a list, huh?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That means that it's time for 5 free questions!
Yay, indeed!
Thank you, everyone, so much. All right. Our first free question here is from, from Erin. Erin says, "Is my sister upset with me?"
A little bit, I hear.
All right. Our next question is from, from Seashell the Fuzz, who says, "Will Mark and I ever get back together?"
No, I hear somebody else is coming in for you, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Tiff. Tiff says, "Does P, male, fancy me?"
Yes. Yeah, very much so, I hear.
All right. Our next question is from Jenny. Jenny says, "Are things over between Xavier and I, or do I have someone else coming in? Feels unfinished."
So what I hear is that it is unfinished. You guys have unfinished energy. I don't see a reconciliation for the two of you, but I do see a communication happening. So I do see resolution happening for you. It looks like somebody new is coming in, but not for about 7 months, I hear for you. Okay, honey?
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from Asnath. Asnath says, "Will Hunter and I have something long-term?"
Oh my God, no. Sorry, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for getting us to our like goal.
Yes.
Our next like goal is 160,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments, and I'm sure we'll get there in no time.
Yeah. With how fast you guys have been tapping today, for sure.
All right. Our next question here is from Stephanie Sigana, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Hello, welcome back. Stephanie first question is, "I was told my person is coming in soon. I'm losing hope. Do you know when I'll meet him?"
Don't lose hope. It's okay. I mean, sometimes it can take a little bit, but I do hear that they are coming in right away, honey. It looks like it's going to be happening in July for you, okay? So don't give up. Yeah. Just be clear. Get clear on what you're looking for, and that person can come in.
All right. Stephanie's next question is, "How does Brett feel about our situation now?"
Actually, it feels like it's better. So I do see an improvement in the energy.
All right. And her last question is, general again, please. Thank you, ladies.
So I do hear with you. Again, it's about taking care of you first, putting your needs before others. They say that you do have a hard time putting yourself first, so working on that. It is important and it's key to your happiness, okay? So you have to put yourself first.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Becky Parker, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is it time for my current relationship to end?
Not yet, but it is coming to an end, I do hear.
All right. Becky's next question is, how do I receive my money owed from him and the large purchase that is in my name, the boat?
So I do hear that there is going to be documents that need to be signed. I hear mediation is happening in between.
All right. And her last question is, anything I need to know from my guides?
So don't procrastinate. I do hear taking action and taking control over your life has to start now. Don't leave things to the end is what I hear. So don't let them get too far ahead without your intervention is what I get. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here. Give me 1 second. Sorry.
It's okay.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps.
Hello.
Give me one moment here.
Okay.
My search bar just wasn't working to find her name. All right. Here we go.
Done it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Our next question is from Sandra Phelps. Hello, Sandra, who gets 4 questions.
All right.
Sandra's first question here is Jason coming home this month?
Next month, I hear, for July.
All right. Her next question is there anyone at my work that I should steer clear from?
There is a male energy I hear that is not good for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Her next question is, what do my guides need to know for the next couple weeks?
For you, okay, so they're actually redirecting me to the male energy. It does feel to me like he's a bit clingy and a little bit too interested, but in a creepy way, okay? So boundaries, making sure we're putting them in place and standing up no matter what happens, stand up for yourself, okay?
All right. And Sandra's last question is, and when I bump into Jason, would it be at an event or is it just out and about doing everyday things?
Out and about.
Will he be by himself?
Yes, he will. Yeah. But it's out and about.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Andy Dionarin. Hello, Andy. Welcome back. I don't know why my search bar's not working.
I don't know.
Normally I'm a lot faster. All right. Here we go. All right. Andy gets 3 questions. Thank you so much, Andy. Andy's first question here is, does Lisa still think about me?
Very often, I hear. Yes.
All right. Andy's next question is, when will I meet my person I'll marry, and what can you tell me about her?
Okay, so it looks like they're coming in. It's next year for you, but it does feel like it's mid-year, so it's around this time. It's a little bit earlier than this time, they're saying. I do hear the name, I think it's Mary is what I'm hearing, okay? So hopefully that helps.
All right, and Andy's last question is, will I get the job I'm interviewing for today?
It feels very good, yes. Yeah. Keep me posted, okay?
Thank you so much, Andy. Our next question is from Layla. Hello, Layla, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Layla's first question here is, I just got a serious relationship with Jonathan due to his infidelity that he denies. Will he ever confess?
No. No.
All right. Layla's next question is, do you see me finding love again? Any timeline?
Yeah. It looks like you do need to take some time for yourself to heal. I hear by September, October at the earliest. Yeah.
All right. And Layla's last question is, any message from my guides?
For you, honey, it does feel to me like you are taking on everybody's problems and not giving yourself a break. So definitely stepping back from people that have a lot going on in their lives right now, okay? Is the message that I hear for you. So take a step back from people who are impacting you in a negative way.
All right. Thank you so much, Layla.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Grace Lamas. Hello. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Grace's first question here is, will I get a job offer soon?
So in July, I hear. Not this month. Sorry, honey.
All right. Grace's next question is, if I see Tristan again, would it be a positive thing?
So I hear that it will complicate things energetically for you. I do hear like you need the resolution. It's not going to be what you think, though. No, thank you, honey.
All right.
Yeah.
And her last question is, any message from my spirit guides? Yeah.
So the biggest thing I hear for you is that you need to reevaluate and restate what you want. This year is a good year for you, and they're saying you're not taking full advantage of the energy and the potentiality of this year. Okay, so get clear on what you're looking for, what you want to manifest, what is the direction you want your life to go. Write it down. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Grace. Our next question here. Annabelle's going to email her questions.
Okay.
Our next question is from Angie Bowers, who gets 4 questions.
Okay.
Angie's first question here is, my husband's doc changed her diagnosis. She said she thinks he's okay. I think he's wrong. My gut says there's more. He says I'm overreacting. Is he right?
I'd get a second opinion. I don't think he's right. Yeah. I trust your gut.
All right.
Yeah.
Angie's next question is, will I remain at my current office for a long time?
6 years, I hear. So, yeah.
All right, Angie's next question is, should I venture into the business idea I'm toying with?
I hear yes, just don't put all of your eggs there, okay? So it is definitely a good idea. A little bit at a time, but don't invest everything is what they say.
All right, her next question is, I said, should I venture into the business
Yeah.
idea? All right, and her last question is, I recently reconnected with an old high school friend. Where do you see our relationship going?
So this is an opportunity. It definitely looks like it's a second chance for you guys. So I would be open and receptive and responsive with this individual for sure. Yeah, it's an opportunity for a really great experience is what I get.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Give me 1 second here.
No worries. That might be why you're having issues, eh?
Yeah, I think it is. Our next question is from Irene Ledesma, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Irene's first question here is, when do you see Luis making our relationship official?
August, I heard. So it's going to be very quickly here.
All right. Her next question is, do you see me getting a new, better job position soon?
There is an improvement with your position. It looks like it's going to be about 4 months away before that happens.
All right. And her last question is, when do you see me getting pregnant?
So they're saying that that's not happening until 6 months from now. So not quite yet.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm.
Our next question here is from Jess Main, who says, is there a spirit trying to communicate with me? I'm awake at 2 to 3 in the morning for the last 2 weeks.
So it's not actually a spirit. I know that is what it feels like, but it's actually your guide. I do hear that they are trying to get you to pay attention to what they're saying when they wake you up. So I want you to, as you wake up, I want you to quiet yourself and do more of a meditation to hear the information. But I do hear that there is some big things coming and they're preparing you energetically. Ask them to give you the information as you're waking up, okay?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And our next question here is from Lulu's mommy. Hello, welcome back. Who says, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I hope you are well. You told me gamma knife won't offer long relief. Will them actually going into the skull offer the relief? It's for trigeminal neuralgia.
Yes. Again, just making sure that you are, I would say yes. Get a second opinion on how they're going to do that though, okay? Because there's different ways that it can be done is what I'm hearing. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. There's some crazy rain out there.
Sounds like it's crazy rain out there.
All right. Our next question here is from Connie H. Hello again, Connie, who gets 2 sets of questions.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Wow, she gets a lot of questions. Thank you so much, Connie.
Oh?
Yeah, she gets...
Did she go crazy?
Gets 9 questions.
9 questions. My goodness.
Thank you.
Amazing.
All right. Connie's first question here is, how is Brandy Michelle's health?
Okay. So I'm being shown the stomach. There seems to be some issues going on with digestion and regularity is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that means that there's a buildup of toxins in the system. So some kind of a flush, if you can suggest that. Okay.
All right. Connie's next question is, I'm overly excited about the future from my answers this morning. Others should experience this too. Please give away. Aw, she's so sweet. Okay, so she's giving away 3...
Not all of those
five.
questions.
She's giving away 5
Oh
questions.
my lord,
Thank
that's
you so much,
amazing.
Connie. Okay, so before we go to her giveaway questions,
yes.
let's just continue with her
yeah,
other
let's
questions.
finish hers. Yeah.
All right, Connie's next question is, I'm needing blood work done. Is there anything special I should request?
So I do hear your thyroid. Just get that checked just to be sure. Thyroid is what they're really stressing. Yeah.
All right, Connie's next question is, are my hormones balanced and all my levels good with everything?
So what I hear is pretty much yes. I do hear that there is a little bit of an imbalance, but it's within the range is what they're saying. So it's not awful. It's not awful. Getting more rest will help with balancing it. Yeah, getting more rest. They're saying that it is significant, that you need to at least have 6 hours, okay? Straight without interruption.
All right, her next question is, am I currently listening, am I currently listening to the book Needed for Growth to help Levi and I?
Absolutely, yeah.
All right, next question is, should I get Yodi a friend?
Yes. And they said it just like that.
All right, and her last question is, will Bree be open to my relationship with Levi M?
Not at first, I hear, but eventually, yes. Yeah.
All right, and let's give a big thank you to Connie because she is giving away 5 free questions. How amazing is that? Thank you,
that
Connie.
Is so sweet, so
super,
sweet.
super generous.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 5 free questions courtesy of Connie H.
Amazing.
Our first free question here is from, let's see, Christine. Christine says, why did Gus block me on Instagram?
So it does feel to me like there has been some information that has been shared with Gus, and it does feel to me like it upset him. But I do hear you'll be unblocked.
All right. Our next question is from Shaz. Shaz says, how will he feel after reading the letter? Will he reach out after?
Yes. Yeah, I do hear that there will be connection afterwards. It does feel good. I think almost relieved, actually. Yeah.
All right. Our next free question here is from Dana. Dana says, are things with my mom going to be okay? Can I get some details so I know what to do to help?
Yeah, what I hear with your mom, honey, is, she's not always one to ask for support. So be there. Really, you have to kind of intuitively know what she's going to need support-wise, because she's not going to actually flat out say it. So be there and support her in ways that you're going to have to intuitively know is what your guides are saying, but you will be able to figure that out is what they tell me very clearly. You can ask her what she needs. She's not necessarily going to share all of it though, okay? Stubborn is what I hear. She's very stubborn.
All right. Our next free question, courtesy of Connie, is for Jackie. Jackie says, does my dog still have cancer after his surgery? Thank you, Connie.
No, I'm not hearing that there's still cancer. I think they got it all. Yeah.
All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from Kelly. Kelly says, why does my baby wake up at midnight, always same time crying hysterically?
So I would say that there is energy that is coming and visiting and interrupting the baby's sleep. So you can grid the room and you can set a foundation where things can't come into the room once you put the baby in there. So what you're going to want to do is grid the room. So what I hear for you is get some jet, 4 pieces. Put it in each corner of the room. Make sure that it's not on the floor when the baby is playing in the room. But at night, if you get big enough pieces, it's okay. But you don't want the baby to eat them. So at night, I would grid the room. Okay? It just helps to keep that energy at bay. Then they can't come into the room and interfere and bother the baby. Sometimes, certain kids are affected by energies coming in. And it's not necessarily bad. It's just that at night it seems to be when they're the most receptive.
All right. And again, let's give a big thank you to Connie. And Dana says, thanks. Tell Rebecca thanks too.
Of course, honey. Thank you.
And Dana says, thank you so much. All right. Thank you, all of you, and thank you, Connie.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from, let me see here. From Ashlyn Rampool. Hello again,
Hello again,
Ashlyn,
honey.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ashlyn's first question is, Rebecca, I want to say it again. You are awesome with your predictions. What did my CEO and others think of me at our Path Care function, and will I be a future leader in the company?
You definitely will. Yeah, you impressed them, and You really did catch their attention, is what I hear. So good job.
Ashlyn's next question is, will Kashani and I get married and have kids?
I hear yes. Yeah. And you'll have 2.
All right, and their last question is, why is there one-word responses to her messages, and she never comments on my Facebook status? Previously, she did.
Yeah, it will change, and I do hear that there will be messages and things like that happening again, so don't worry about that, okay?
All right, thank you so much. And for the, I think it was your, when you said a stone, you said jet, right?
Jet.
Yeah, jet.
Yeah. So jet, I saw that they were, what is jet? Is that what they were asking?
No. She was saying, was it jet?
Was it jet? Yes.
That you said. All right, thank you so much. And I don't believe we've read Diane Robles yet. So
no, not yet.
Timestamp.
Yeah.
My comments aren't showing up for some reason. It's weird. Yeah.
That is weird.
It is weird. All right, our next question here is.
Are we going to Mercury retrograde?
Honestly, our next question is from Sadeshni Tracy. Hello, welcome back. Who says, will I win the Regional Top Achievers Award at work where I attend the banquet, or will it just be the Top Achievers Award?
I hear Top Achievers Award, yeah.
All right, thank you. Our next question is from Enadina Martinez.
Hello.
Hello, Enadina, who gets 7 questions.
Nice! All right,
Thank
good
you.
stuff.
All right, her first question here is, June 17th is still a special day, or has something changed?
No, it still feels like it's a special day for you, honey. Yeah.
All right, and Adina's next question is, for the rest of June and July, how will my relationship be like?
So what I hear for you is that there is going to be a bit of fluctuation, but for the most part, it does seem pretty good with your communication and pretty good with how you guys feel, is what I hear. Okay.
All right, our next question is, since we moved to a new state, I'm wondering about my next job. What will it be?
So I do look like, it looks like you're doing reception. I don't know if it's a dental office. It feels like it's a dental office. So you'll be doing the front end reception and receiving and paperwork and that kind of thing.
All right. Our next question is, how will July be for me?
So July does feel like a better month for you. I hear that there is a lot more connection happening in July. So that means that you'll be meeting some more people. They do really recommend you getting out of the house as much as possible in July, okay?
All right. Our next question is, what message do my guides have for me?
Okay, so you've been getting a lot of clairaudient messages, so they have been talking to you quite a lot, so it is important that you are keeping a record of it. When you're seeing the sequence of numbers, go back to what were you just feeling, what were you just saying, or what were you just thinking, and that is a response from them, okay? So you want to keep track of the sequence of numbers is what they're telling you, because it is significant. All right.
All right. And her last question, Enadina is giving away her last 2 questions.
Aw.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
Big thank you to Enadina.
Aw, thank you so much, honey.
Yes, I said what message do my guides have for me,
yes,
right?
You did. Yeah.
All right. All right, so let's give a big thank you to Enadina, and she gives away 2 free questions.
Amazing.
All right, the first one I see here is from Thash. Thash says, the owl I saw, did it mean anything?
Yeah, owl is your spirit totem, honey. So when you see them, it is a validation of what is happening right then in that moment, okay? So you really got to pay attention to what are you thinking, going through, or feeling, expressing, whatever. It is an important message. That is your spirit guide. Yeah.
All right, and our other free question is for Emily. Emily says, you told me I will get pregnant this year. Is that still happening?
Absolutely. Yeah, you're still getting pregnant.
All right. And again, let's give a big thank you to Enadina.
Thank you so much, honey.
All right, our next question is from Rachel Phillimore. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Rachel's first question here is, hi guys. Hi. Long time no see. Great to see you. What can I expect the next half of this year?
So this year, you've been through a lot of energy. They're telling me that you've been through what you would consider birthing pains. So it has been an intense first 6 months. You can relax more for the next 6 months. They're saying that there is some financial stability that's coming in, and it does look like things are starting to just be much more calm for you, okay? So the next 6 months feel to me like more success is coming in, especially your finances is what I hear, okay? So there's going to be stability there with your money.
All right, Rachel's next question is, I felt a transition in my significant relationships. Anything I need to know?
So trusting that, I definitely hear that there has been some significant alterations in the way that everybody is feeling. So it feels really positive. It does feel like it is necessary for things to be this way so that you guys can move in the right direction with each other. All of your relationships, actually, is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right, and Rachel's last question is, how's the love life looking? Thanks so much.
So with you, romance is big. Romance is big is what I hear. So there seems to be somebody important that is making love a pivotal point in your life. In the next couple of months, it seems to be quite important. So it stands out, honey. Yeah, so that's August.
All right, thank you so much, Rachel. Our next question is from Sophie T. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Sophie's first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I have been feeling so sad since my relocation. Is my husband the right one for me?
Yes, honey. Yeah.
All right, the next question is, still no job offer. Did I already apply for my next job?
It looks like you have, yeah. They're telling you relax. It looks like by July you will be working, okay, honey? Yeah.
All right, and their last question is, any message from my guides? Thank you very much and have a great day.
Yeah, the biggest thing that I hear for you is that the energy, your fear energy has a little bit more control over you than it should. So they want you to really overcome some of the fears that you're having by focusing on the things that you want to have and succeed with for the next 6 months of this year, okay? So really focus, write it out, say what you basically declare to the universe, this is what I'm looking forward to this year, and allow that energy to go forward for you to create and manifest, okay? This year is, the next 6 months are pretty important for you, and they do feel really, all the things that you're meant to have are coming and starting to present themselves over the next 6 months, okay? So don't be afraid to declare it and say what you want.
All right. And that's it.
That's it, yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Heather Mogus.
Hello, Heather.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Heather says, in my earlier questions, I asked about tea, and you said it'll be a while before he comes into my life. It seems like this has changed because it was July 17th. Has this changed, and why?
Yeah, so what I hear with tea, there's a lot of, so I'm going to say there's 2 individuals that are interfering energetically or interfering verbally is what they're showing me. It's okay because timelines do sometimes shift. They can always be shifted back. I hear for you, it's getting clear on why you want this relationship and why you want this person. These 2 individuals are always going to be kind of, I'm going to say contaminating or interfering. It doesn't mean that they're going to succeed. It just means that they get in the way of it. Okay. And they tell me you know who they are.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for Heather. Thank
Okay.
you so much. Our next question here is from, from Carrie Ann. Hello, Carrie Ann. Welcome back. Carrie Ann's first question here is, sorry, she has 3.
Okay.
Carrie Ann's first question is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Will my oldest son B ever move closer? When?
I hear, yeah. It looks like not for about 7 months, though. So not until next year.
All right. Carrie Ann's next question is, do you see a close friend coming in for me soon?
Yeah, 2 months away is what I hear.
All right, and the last question is general reading. Thank you.
So with you, honey, you know, a lot is about to change. It does feel to me like you have, you're kind of isolated right now, and within the next 4 months, it feels like you have an abundance of people that are going to help you out of that isolation feeling. So it does feel like there's going to be more. It's how they say to say it. So that's what I'm going to say. All right.
Thank you so much, Carrie Ann. I said, do you see a close friend coming in, right? Yes. Okay. Our next question here is from Maritza Villarreal, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back, Maritza. Their first question is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Will I have my own home? If so, when?
2 years away. Yeah.
All right, their next question is, will I remarry again? If so, do you see an initial or name?
So for remarrying, yeah, I get a P name. So yeah, you will.
Right. Their next question, and this is their last question, is any message from my guides?
So with you, oh yeah, there's a lot of stress with you, and you overthink too much, is what they tell me. Like you spend a lot of time thinking and dwelling, especially about the past. So if you're gonna work out your stuff and you're gonna think about the past, at least write it out so that you can let go of some of the things that are still affecting you. It really feels to me like you have to go. Oh, thank you so much, honey. Go inside and start writing out your experiences from your past. Okay, so write out the things that are still in the way. You go into a nice relaxed state and you say, okay, show me what I need to clear, and your subconscious mind will start bringing forward the things in order of how you need to clear them, and write that down. So keep a journal about that so that you can really start to heal and let go of certain energies that have been stressing you out.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Dishna Pandya. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions?
Okay.
Their first question is my boyfriend still upset with me? Does he still have the same strong love for me, or is he trying to hide his feelings towards me? When we meet, it's like nothing ever happened, but he's so distant from me.
Yeah, I don't get that he's trying to hide his feelings. More so that's just something that's comfortable for him, okay? It does feel like there is still some anger, okay?
All right. Yeah. The next question is, do you see me getting pregnant before my wedding? If yes, when do you see that happening? My boyfriend is really into intimacy.
Yeah, so what I'm hearing for pregnancy for you, it feels to me like that's about 6.5 months away. So not yet.
All right, and their last question is, do you see me getting the job do you see me getting the job? I'm going for an interview this Thursday. I'm really in need for a job at the moment.
Yeah, so I want you to shift your in need, because that's just going to keep you looking. Be ready. Say, I'm ready for a job. I hear ya. It's very positive for you, honey, okay? So I want you to go out and be like, I'm ready. I'm ready for a job.
All right. Thank you so much, Krishna.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Jasmine D. Welcome back.
Hi, honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jasmine's first question is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
So earlier this week, I told you that Dawn and I were distant, but yesterday I reached out to talk about the game, and we spoke all night.
Good.
Will this help us to get closer?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is, will I get the chance to see Dawn this weekend or this month?
I hear next weekend, not this weekend. Yeah.
All right. And Jasmine's last question is, will we get the opportunity to go away for my birthday in August this year?
Yes, you will, actually. Yep.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Hallow. Hello,
honey.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Hallow's first question is, when will Thomas and I get back together?
So they're saying that that's not happening until around October, honey.
All right. Hallow's next question is Thomas currently seeing someone romantically?
No. So there is somebody in his energy, but not somebody serious, is what I hear.
All right. And Hallow's last question is, I've been dating someone. Will this affect reconciliation with Thomas?
It would, for sure. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Hala. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Kara F. There you are, Kara, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kara's first question here is, thank you for all the information about my uncle. I'm looking forward to sharing this with my mom and cousins.
Nice.
Oh, that's good. Is Lola around me, and how does she show herself?
Yeah, Lola does. A little bit impish in her energy. I hear messes with your electronics a lot, especially making things not work, is what I hear. So that's when you know that she's around.
All right. Kara's next question is, if you have a difficult relationship with someone in this life, are they able to understand those difficulties after they pass? Specifically asking about Anne.
Yes, absolutely. Once we pass, what ends up happening is our ego gets removed from our soul. And so with that ego gone, we're not emotionally charged, and we don't have an emotional position when it comes to how we treated people or how we acted here. And so with that ego gone, they're able to evaluate and assess things in a very different way once they're gone. Yeah. So once we leave here, the feelings that we have are not the same. Yeah.
All right.
Yay, thunder.
And Kara's last question is, you said previously I will have 2 children. Are they biological, adopted?
They do feel adopted, actually. Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Yuli Ramos. Welcome back, Yuli, who gets 7 questions.
Nice. All All right.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yuli's first question here is, please let me know which program I should apply for, and if you feel I will get accepted. Thank you for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't really the question.
Okay, give me the list.
All right, it's a lot.
Okay.
So, Delaware Valley University Physician Assistant Program, Department of PA Medicine College of Osteopathic Medicine, Michigan State University, Master of Science in Physician Assistant Studies, North Central College, Pacific University, Oregon, Pacific University Physician Assistant Program, or Physician Assistant Practice, Rosalind Franklin University of Medicine.
Mm-hmm. Give me the third one again.
Third one again is Department of PA Medicine, College of Osteopathic Medicine, Michigan State University.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right.
Yeah. It was so funny because before you even gave me anything, they're telling me nursing. So I was like, oh, that's great. And all of it was medical. So I'm like, yep, that's good.
All right. And their last question here is, should my fiance Michael apply to Baird and Warner Real Estate? Will he do better there? Thank you
He will do better there, yeah. But it does look like within the next 2 years, it'll be working independently is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Yuli. Our next question here is from Kimber Pell. Hello, Kimber, who gets 3 questions.
All right. Welcome back again.
Yes. Kimber's first question is, hello, ladies. I asked my guys to help me this morning, and a calmness came over me. What's this then?
Yes, absolutely. And that is exactly how they come through. It's like they'll make you feel a certain way. Yeah, I love it.
All right. Kimber's next question is, when is the best time to take the amoxicillin for tooth issues? I take Pepcid AM and PM. Thank you.
Okay, so I do hear in the morning, but stagger it. So take your Pepcid, wait 2 hours, and then take the amoxicillin, but take it in the morning is what I hear.
All right. And Kimber's last question is, anything from guides?
Yeah, so with you, get ready. Things are about to move really quickly is what they're saying, and it's very positive changes for you, okay? But it's moving fast. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Tiffany Soto. Welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Tiffany's first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Me and Rylan had a recent conflict. He ended up deleting me off of social media and stopped communicating. What is the reason he took me off of social media?
Pride. Trying to make a point is what I hear, so it's really all ego.
All right. Tiffany's next question is, how does he actually feel about me?
So there's strong feelings, but right now annoyed and a little hurt is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Tiffany's last question is, will we resolve this?
You will.
If so, when?
Yeah, you will. And I hear that that's going to shift. It does feel like a couple of months away, but it's okay. Give the space that's needed to deal with it for now. It does improve again. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And I did see Kimber said, in a good way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
In an immensely good way is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. And we just hit our like goal. Good job,
Good
everyone.
job. Good job.
We're at 160,000 likes. So I'm just going to read out our list here.
Sounds good.
And then we'll do our 5
free questions. Awesome, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. All right. Our next question on the list is from Frank S. Then we have Mervat Pasterus. Then Diane Robles. Then Ragnar Waters. Then Aaron Early. Then Ashlyn Rampool. Then we have Keandra Robinson. Then Emily S. Matsumoto. Then Lindsay Aiken. Then Lucas. Then Kimber Pell. Then Cassie Vale. Then we have Tara Brown. Then Flory Buera. Then we have Jessica Schaffer. Then Desiree Rodriguez. Then Annie Sheridan. Then Jenna Rank. Then Connie Rowan. Then Mariana Gasca. Then Brenda Cruz. Then Angela Marshall. Then Santasia Clement. Then Jackie Walker. Then Rosaria Ibolito. Then Alicia Gonzalez. Then we have Claudia Olszewski. Then, one second here. That is it. Thank you everyone so much.
All right.
All right, so if there is anyone else who did not hear their name on that list and you donated, please go to the live support right now, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed, okay? You can find the live support by going to the link in the bio. And now it's time for our 5 free questions!
Yay!
Yay! All right, 1 second here.
Yeah, you have to go back up, right?
Yeah, you see me
Yes.
scrolling like crazy. Our first free question here is from Dallas Girl 80, who says, should I be avoiding a person/persons at work?
Okay, so yeah, they're giving me, it's a 3-letter name. It's all I see is a 3-letter name, and this individual is definitely toxic, is what I hear. So yes.
All right, thank you. Our next free question here is from sorry, I just had one, but then it went away. All right, our next free question is from Jessica, who says, how will I make out financially with my new job?
So advancements is what I hear, so it's definitely a good job for you.
All right. Our next question is from Lena. Lena says, will I get a new puppy this year?
You will, yeah.
All right. Our next question is from, 1 second, from Risa. Risa says, should I give my sister my old car when I get a new car?
Yes, you should. That's good karma.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Diana. Diana says, do you see me getting married again?
I do hear you will get married again, but it's still quite a few years away is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That's it for our 5 free questions. But our next like goal is 200,000 likes. If we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you, everyone, so much. And again, I read the list out before we did our 5 free questions. If there was anyone who did not hear their name on that list and they donated, please go to the live support right now, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. You can find the live support by going to the link in the bio, and just stay there until you get confirmed. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Our next question here is from Frank S. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Frank's first question is spirit guide message.
Yeah, with you, honey. So they show me your hands. You are a healer. You should be working in a healing modality. I do get told to tell you to get certified in Reiki if you're not already, okay?
Yeah. All right. Frank's next question is career message.
There you go. There's your career message. Definitely working with healing. Yeah.
All right. And Frank's last question is, do you see me in a long-term relationship with Natalia?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Mervat Pasterus, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, hello, my friend told me about cheap apartments I can rent. I really need this, but I'm still waiting. Will I get this?
I hear, yeah, it does feel like it's a long wait though. Okay, so it's not happening overnight. So be prepared for that.
All right. Mervat's next question is, when will I find love? Should I go out more to clubs, or how can I meet new people? You're
not meeting your partner in the club. It looks like, yes, you should go out, not so much the nightclub, but just out, things like the movies, go to restaurants, that type of thing. I hear that you're going to meet this individual in common places more so than a club. Okay?
All right. And their last question is, how can I ease my depressive moods? I feel the lows so intensely.
Yeah, so a lot of that is energy that's coming at you. So clearing the energy is the easiest way. Beginning your day with a shower or a bath, or ending your day with a shower or a bath, whichever one is easier for you, but definitely washing away the energy. Okay, that's going to help a lot. So when you get in, your intention is to wash away other people's energy, because you're bombarded by other people's energy and you're very sensitive, honey. It's what we call an empath. So you're very sensitive to other people.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Diane Robles. Welcome
Hello,
back,
honey.
Diane, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Diane's first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
She says, this will be my last donation before I leave vacation soon to Spain. Yay!
That's so
exciting.
fun.
She says, I stalked Mike on Instagram and saw he followed 2 new girls who are friends together. And I'm overthinking. Is this something that I should worry about? I'm nervous it's more than it should be.
No, you're overthinking, is what I hear. You don't need to worry, I hear. It's all good.
All right. Her next question here is, do you still see him coming in to reach out to me?
I do, yeah.
All right, and Diane's last question is, she says, I'm sorry for always asking. I have bad anxiety and overthinking. Don't worry. She says, I don't want him to move on from me. I'm scared. Will this work out for us, me and Mike, and become a relationship with time?
Yes, honey. You'll come back together is what I hear. So you don't have to worry. And I know that it's hard, especially because right now you guys are in no contact. As you go to sleep at night, just send energy out and let him know that you're thinking about him, and, you know, send that energy saying, I'm thinking about you, good night kind of thing. All right. And you guys will come back together.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, thank you so much,
Diane. All right. Jacqueline, just go over to the live support through the link in the bio. Stay in the chat until you get confirmed, and just send them the email that you used to donate, okay? If there's anything else they need from you, they will let you know, but just go over to the live support chat. All right. Our next question here is from Ragnar Waters. Hello. Ragnar says, will me and Amanda be together before the next of the year?
So what I'm hearing is, you know, it's funny, there's an opportunity for it to happen, but it looks like somebody else is coming in and sweeping you away. So I don't hear that's going to be with Amanda. Yeah. It's somebody else.
All right. Thank you, Ragnar. Our next question is from Erin Early. Hello.
Hello again.
That's 3 questions.
All right.
Erin's first question here is, Kenny was told if he had surgery, he wouldn't need chemo. He is getting ready for radiation therapy, and he said he will have another surgery. Will he need to have chemo too?
No, I'm not hearing that he's going to need chemo. It's a different treatment path is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, I've been having pain between shoulder blades, been trying to stretch it out, but doesn't seem to be working. Should I be worried?
No, it's stress. Honestly, it's stress for you. Yeah. All
right, and their last question is, more past lives, please. These are amazing.
Mm-hmm. So you know that you are a healer by heart. That's who and what you are. You've had lots of lives where you've been a nurse and you've done healing and things like that. But the life that they're showing me for you right now, it's a life where you had children. And it was actually, I mean, to us and to you, probably not as significant as some of those other lives. But however, it really did impact you. You had 3 children. Those souls are with you today, they say, so you've had them come back into your life, not as your kids though. It looks like they've come in different ways. You really enjoyed that life. It was a much more relaxed life is what I'm hearing, and you definitely lived somewhere on a prairie or somewhere where it was peaceful and away from the crazy bustle of everybody else. Like you had your own property, your own land, and lots of rolling fields is what I'm seeing, but it felt like a prairie type of thing. So you had a farm and that kind of stuff going on. The 3 kids were very important, is what I hear.
All right, and Erin's last question is, more past lives, please.
I just did that one, honey.
Oh, sorry. All right, thank you so much, Erin. Yeah. That's it for her then. Sorry, multitasking.
I know, it's hard to do when you're talking on the other one too.
All right, our next question here is from Ashlyn Rampool. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Ashlyn's first question here is, what does Kashania think about me?
Kashania thinks very strongly and highly of you, honey. There's a lot of impressive energy, so you come across as somebody who's very capable, is what I hear. And what I hear with Kashania is it intrigues. I hope that makes sense, but yeah, you intrigue Kashania, is what I hear.
All right. Ashlyn's next question is, where will we be living in the future? Where will we be living in the future? Cape Town or Durban?
Durban, I hear.
All right, and Ashton's last question is, did Kashania check with psychic mediums or astrologers about me, and what did they say about me and her?
I do get that sense that the compatibility was checked, and it looks like you're compatible. So that's what I hear. So yeah, I guess so. Hey.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. Our next question here is from Keandra Robinson, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Welcome back, Keandra. Their first question here is, I know you said I would have another child this time next year with my current relationship. He doesn't want any more kids, we have none together, but I want another child. Will he be receptive and happy once I am pregnant, or will he really not want the child?
No. He'll get over it. Yeah, he'll want it.
All right, Keandra's next question is, will my finances get better soon?
I hear about 8 months away before your finances shift. Okay, so not quite yet.
All right, and Keandra's last question is, will I get one of the new townhomes my landlord is building behind me once they are complete?
I hear you will. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Emily S. Matsumoto. Welcome back, Emily, who gets 1 question. Emily says, 1 second. She says, hi again, Emily here. Is Dylan my forever soulmate? I was told I will meet my soulmate this year. Is this him, or is he just a crush that comes and goes away?
I hear it's just a crush. Your forever person is still coming in. I hear you haven't met them yet. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Lindsay Aiken. Hello, Lindsay, who gets 2 questions.
Okay.
Gets Lindsay's what? 2 questions.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's like 2 cents. Yeah. I see.
Lindsay's first question is, am I going to lose my current business? I feel like everything is going wrong.
No, you're not going to lose it. What I hear is we have to make it more recognized outside of the physical. So online, letting people know, getting people to review, that type of thing. So get the support of your online community, and this will help a lot. Okay, so don't just give up is what your guides are really pushing. Don't just give up. You aren't going to lose it. Yeah, we just have to redo things. We have to revamp it.
All right, and Lindsay's last question here is, hey Rebecca, you said I would be approved for a remortgage, but I have had some bad news financially. Do you still see this happening, or has it changed?
No, I heard that you will still be able to get it. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Lucas. Welcome back. Lucas gets 3 questions, but 2 of them by email, okay?
Oh, okay, yeah. And welcome back, honey.
Yes, welcome back. All right, Lucas's first question is my job ever going to pay me what I deserve? I've been there over 5 years. There's a newer person there. They are really taken care of financially. I feel slighted.
Yeah, they're never going to, because you are locked into a certain pay structure. So it's always going to be that way, unfortunately, with this particular company. You can try to get an adjustment. However, I hear that they're very sticky about doing that. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Kimber Pell. Hello again, Kimber, who gets 3 more questions.
All right.
Kimber's first question is my doctor doing well with meds for me? I feel like I'm healing.
Yeah. I hear that you are healing. You're doing a good job. And it's not just your doctor, honey. It's also all the alternative things that you've been doing together with, So you're doing the healing as well.
All right, Kimber's next question is, will we sell our home next year?
Next year, yes.
And Kimber's last question is, will I have any more grandkids? Would it be my son, Justin?
I hear you'll have 2 more, so yes.
All right, thank you so much, Kimber. Our next question is from Cassie Vale.
Hello
Cassie,
again, honey.
Who gets 3 sets of questions. Wow, thank you so much,
goodness.
Cassie. All right, Cassie's first question here is, you mentioned that we will be moving again in 2025. We just bought our dream home. Will we keep it as a cottage, or will we have to sell it?
No, you're not going to get rid of it. It looks like it will be a second place for you. Yeah. Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you.
All right. Kathy's next question is, I am currently working in a program that is temporary. Will the Ontario URS program become permanent in 2024?
So it's going to be titled something different is what I hear, but yes, the position itself will be still required, and it will become more of a permanent thing for you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I've always wondered if I have lived many past lives. Do you get a sense of how many I have lived?
Yeah, you're definitely an old soul. They don't tell me how many in particular, but when they say old soul, it means you've been here a lot. You've had a lot of experiences here.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Cassie.
Yeah.
And she actually only just got one set of questions. It was just posted 3 times.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Cassie.
All right.
That's it for her last question.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Tara Brown. Tara gets 3 questions.
All right.
Tara's first question is, how is Tyrone currently feeling towards me romantically?
Very interested. I'm going to say very attracted to you, honey, physically speaking, for sure. Yeah.
All right. Tara's next question is, will we grow and come to commitment?
Yes. Give it some time, though, okay? Have patience.
All right. And Tara's last question is, will my current business grow and be successful?
I hear your success that you're looking for is about 1.5 years away, but I do see some significant growth over the next 4 months. So, yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Flory Buera. Hello. Flory gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Flory's first question here is, hey guys,
Hi.
I haven't been happy in my relationship for some time. How do you see this continuing on for us? Do you see me moving out and us separating?
So I do see it happening eventually. It isn't something that's happening right away, I hear. You need to make sure that you set yourself up for success first. It's not something that you can just do as a spontaneous thing. So you really need to have things set up. It does look like you guys will separate, though.
All right. Flory's next question is, I've been suffering from lots of acid reflux. I feel my throat is starting to get damaged, and sometimes I have the feeling I get less air. Should I worry about it?
So there are things that you can do for this. I hear, so I know it seems really simple, but apple cider vinegar is going to help a lot with this, okay? So it's just going to help with settling the acid reflux down. So you just take like a little bit every day, basically. It isn't going to be long-term health issues, but I would recommend going and seeing a doctor just to see what they say. Okay.
All right. And their last question is, could you tell me how many guides I have and their names? Do they have anything to tell me?
So I see 2 guides for you. A younger male guide, very, very white blonde hair, like very platinum blonde hair, younger, and then you have a female guide as well. They don't give me their names, but the male guide almost feels not from here. If that makes any sense. So from another place. Very etheric in the energy is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Jessica Schaffer. Hello, welcome back. Honey. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jessica's first question is, we still haven't heard from the county. Has the timeline changed?
I hear that you guys should be hearing from them this month, so it will be in June.
All right. Her next question is, will our middle 2 boys go to public or private school this year?
Public, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is general. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there are some things that are going to be shifting for you guys. It does feel to me like there's going to be some new work or something different about work for you. Okay. It feels like something self-employed or something significant that gives you the ability to be self-employed. Yeah, it feels really positive though.
All right. And that's it for her.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Desiree Rodriguez. Welcome back, Desiree, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Desiree's first question is, hi again.
Hi.
When is the best time to reach out to Brian? I feel like if I reach out to him, he's just going to be cold towards me.
Not cold. I hear wait at least until mid-July, so don't reach out before then. Energetically, you can reach out though. So when you're laying in bed thinking about something, think about Brian. Is what I would say. All right.
Her next question is, when do you see Brian and I seeing each other?
So it does feel like it will happen in July, and I do see that it gets pretty serious pretty quick.
All right. And Desiree's last question is, what is the best way to go towards Brian to open that door between us so we can go ahead and get on track to being in a committed relationship? I feel nervous and scared to be the first to reach out.
Yeah, I think it's important first that you get very clear on why this is the relationship you're looking for. Once you have declared that, I hear that it kind of helps you relax and the resistance seems to shed. So Get clear on why you're wanting this individual. What is it about this person that you admire and enjoy and want, and get feeling good about the relationship, and then that relationship can start to flower. I do hear that you guys will have a great experience with each other, so it's not going to be as awkward or scary as you think. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Annie Sheridan. Hello, Annie. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Annie's first question is, when will Patrick be contacting me? Will it be in June or July now?
I still hear June. It looks like it's towards the end of June. Yeah.
All right. Annie's next question is, will we still be back in a relationship in August, or has that changed?
No, that's still the same.
All right, and Annie's last question is there any other female energy around Patrick, or is he talking to other females? His close friend says he's not, but I don't know if they're just telling me that.
No, they're not just telling you that. No, I don't get that sense. There are other people around, but nothing romantic, I hear. Yeah, so you're okay.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Jenna Rank. Welcome back, Jenna, who gets 3 questions. Jenna's first question is, just found out I'm going to be an aunt.
Nice!
Yay! She says, do you see a boy or girl for Ben and Audra?
I see a girl, all pink.
All right. Jenna's next question is, our house isn't selling as fast as I thought, and we lowered the price. When do you see it selling?
So they say July. It will sell. Declutter, honey. Make sure that there's nothing personal to make the space look like somebody can move their stuff in. Okay, so declutter it.
All right. And Jenna's last question is, where do you see us moving this summer?
Interesting. Okay, so they're showing south from where you are. It feels to me like it's about 2 hours from where you are.
All right, Thank you so much. Our next question is from Connie Rowan, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Connie's first question is, hello, ladies. I have a couple irons in the fire right now. Where do you see me doing a show this weekend?
Where do I see her doing a show? Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple of different places that they're telling you to go. Local, I'm seeing, I don't know why it looks like a farmer's market, but I don't think it is a farmer's market, but that's how it looks. It's very close to you. I hear about half an hour away is where I would be going. It looks like it'll be successful, but it looks like this summer is a pretty busy, packed summer for you. So there's lots, and you're on the road is what they're showing. So it's going to be going from one town. Yeah, they're showing you traveling, so be open to that, okay?
All right. Connie's next question is, where is my husband's thoughts on the business? He grumps a lot, and I want to know if he's just grumping, or do I need to back off for sake of his health?
Yeah, I would back off a little bit, but he is grumping just for the sake of grumping is what I hear, so that's just his way.
All right, and her last question is, do you see my daughter and I at a concert next month? We are trying to get tickets.
It does look like you will get tickets, yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. Our next question is from Mariana Gasca. Welcome back, Mariana.
Yes.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Mariana's first question here is, will I get pregnant soon? If so, what gender?
Yeah, it looks like you will get pregnant pretty quick here. The baby's already floating around you. They're showing me a male child, honey.
All right. Her next question is, how does Marco feel for me? Does he still think of me?
Yes. With Marco, what I hear, it's intense sometimes. It can be a little bit overwhelming, I hear.
All right. And her last question is, something I need to know about my health?
So with your health, more than anything, is stress levels, your cortisone levels. So that's, I think, connected with stress. So trying to keep yourself a little bit less stressed if you can, or dealing with the stress as it comes up. Try not to just ignore it, but actually work through it. And this will help a lot with those levels, I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Mariana. Our next question is from Brenda Cruz, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Brenda's first question is, how does my kid's father, Daniel, feel about me? No communication for a month.
So Daniel does still think about you quite a lot. Lots of reminiscing. It does feel to me that there is that energy of trying to move on, but not fully being able to do so.
All right. Our next question is, my due date September 17th. Do you see me having my daughter a week early?
Not a week early, no. It looks like it's going to be pretty close to the date. It's not on the 17th, though.
All right. And her last question is, do you see me in the military 2025?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Our next question is from Angela Marshall, welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Angela's first question here is, any guidance from my guides on my work situation and how I can best navigate it?
Yeah, so it's really important, honey, that you do give yourself space away from certain energies. So there are certain people that are a bit difficult. Head down, keep away from them, that type of thing. Don't overshare is what I hear. So there is a big part of you that is trying to get support, but you don't need to do that, or it's not working the way that you're trying to get it to work, okay? So don't overshare.
All right. Our next question is, what's my biggest block in reaching my highest timeline?
I think your biggest block for you is some of the past things that you've been through. They do show your root chakra and your heart chakra, so these two both need to be worked on. Meditation can help. Sound therapy helps a lot. So using tuning forks, Reiki, singing bowls, any of those types of things can help. Even YouTube.
All right. And her last question is, any idea on where I will meet my next romantic partner?
It looks like it's going to be through a female friend of yours.
All right. Thank you. Our next question here is from Santasia Clement, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Santasia's first question is, what is the guidance on my current living situation?
Oh, okay. So things are going to change. They're saying in July there's a significant change in what's going on. I do see a relocation.
All right. Her next question is, when is a good date for the licensure exam? I unscheduled many times.
Yeah. Okay. So they're telling you bite the bullet. But I do hear to wait until September. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, what is guidance from my spirit guides and what to look forward to in the future? I feel hopeless.
No, don't feel hopeless. There's lots of joy coming towards you, honey. And, the only thing that's holding you back are your fears. So let's conquer those fears. Get into a nice meditative state and ask your subconscious to show you the things that are getting in the way, the fears that are getting in your way, because you have this. Yeah. You're a divine soul. If you could see the light that is within you, you would not feel hopeless at all.
All right. Thank you. Our next question is from Jackie Walker, welcome back, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jackie's first question is, my husband has been having some health problems. What would help him the most right now?
Relaxing, but he's not very good at that. That's what I hear. Definitely rest and relaxation is the biggest thing. You could try helping with a diet, but I really hear relaxation is what is needed. He doesn't know how to relax.
All right. Jackie's next question is, what do you see for us in the near future?
So there is going to be a need to take a break. It does feel like you need to either go on a holiday or do something for just the two of you, is what I hear, which kind of builds a better bond or strengthens the relationship in a good way.
All right, and their last question is, our dog has suddenly started to become more aggressive with people. Do you know why?
So I do hear it's a health issue for the dog. You might want to take it in to get checked. It can be fixed, so it's not something that's a permanent situation, but I would get it checked out by the vet. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rosaria Ippolito, who says, does my grandpa have a message or advice for me?
Advice? The biggest advice I hear, honey, is that you are persuaded by others too much. So don't care so much about what other people think. You are able to handle things all on your own, and I'm here watching over you, so you don't need other people's opinions to tell you whether something is good for you or not, okay? That's the main thing I hear. It's like trusting yourself, trusting your own guidance, and not looking for approval from the people around you.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Alicia Gonzalez, hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question is, where will I get hired?
Okay, so they're showing me an H name company. So I see H. It looks like it's 2 names. So it's H, and then there's another part to it. You'll find it online, they say. It's an online application.
All right. The next question is, will I purchase a home?
You will, but not for a couple of years, I hear. So it's 2 years away.
All right. And the last question is general reading.
So for you, okay, there's a lot. It's going to be changing over the next 4 months. I hear that there is going to be a move or some kind of a change, especially around money. So there is going to be it's a significant change. It's not all going to feel pleasant is what they tell me. So just be ready for it. Maybe save a little bit for then over the next 4 months. as much as you can, okay? So don't spend, save is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Claudia Olszewski. Welcome back. Who
Thanks,
gets
honey.
4 questions.
All right.
Claudia's first question is, so sometimes these past few days, I saw a guy asking me about someone named Jarvis on TikTok, and I got scared that maybe Jar is seeing someone else. Was that one guy asking about the same Jarvis in my life? It's a kind of unique name, and I got scared.
No, I've known a lot of Jarvises. It's not about your Jarvis. Don't worry, it's okay.
Claudia's next question is, when will Jarvis reach out to me? I'm trying really hard to not text him.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel like it's going to be in July, so just have a little bit of patience, and it's okay. Hold back if you can, okay? The more you hold back, the more you're going to spark interest on Jarvis's side, okay?
All right, her next question is Jar going to hear something positive about me at work?
Yeah, he always hears positive things about you, actually. Yeah.
All right, and Claudia's last question is, did Jarvis actually mean when he said he wants no strings attached with me, and how does he feel about me?
So in that moment, yes, but I don't get that sense now, so it doesn't feel like that's the case anymore. In that moment, it did feel like no strings attached, but not so much. Yeah.
All right, and Claudia actually gets 4 more questions.
Oh my goodness.
All right, her next question is, my nursing readmissions exam is on June 22nd. Will I pass, and do you see me getting back in this fall?
Yes.
All right. Her next question is, I'm still bummed about potentially leaving my immunizations job, but I don't feel like I don't feel like I longer fit in with my team. Mm-hmm. Is it me, or are they actually excluding me?
No, I think that there's been a shift within you. I don't really feel like they're intentionally trying to make things hard for you. It's just that there's been a shift within you.
All right, her next question is, will I stay with vaccines, go to the STD investigation team, or leave the county altogether for school?
You're leaving the county for school, I hear. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, what kind of future do I have with Jarvis? And do you see him opening up? Thank you.
Yeah, you have a very strong future, I hear, and absolutely you guys will have, it's going to be a very different experience the second time around is what I hear. So you guys are going to be much more compatible. It's going to be good.
All right, thank you so much. And our last question here, let me just make sure it is our last question.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Our last question here is from Jacqueline Nazario. Glad we could get you on there. Jacqueline gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. She gets 1 question, but she's going to email her other 2.
Okay.
All right. Jacqueline's question is, hello, Rebecca.
Hi.
You said I would be okay with the internal transformation that is coming for me. Sorry to keep asking about this. I'm still just nervous about this change. Am I just thinking too much about this?
You don't have to worry, honey. Yeah, you are. It's nothing that you can think your way through. You have to feel your way through it, is what you're being told, okay? So allow the process. They're literally showing you as a butterfly, so it's a metamorphosis. It's a big change that is happening for you, okay? And it is a very positive thing, honey. I don't want you to feel afraid of it. But you feel your way through. Don't think your way through. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for that gift,
Thank you so much, Veronica.
Hi. We're just getting off
We're just finishing.
We're just in time for our giveaways.
We have to do our 5 free questions.
Yes,
I think we just hit that,
do.
right? Or we hit it a while ago?
Yeah. Good job, everyone. That is it for our donation question list. So now it's time for our 5 free questions and our giveaways.
Yay!
Good job.
No, thank you so much, you guys.
All right, our first free question here is from Nadine. Nadine says, you said you see me staying in Arizona, but is that forever? I don't like living here.
No, it's not forever, but it is necessary for you to be there for a few more years.
All right, our next question is from Natalia. Natalia says, will Bobby reach out to me this month?
Next month, I hear.
All right, our next question is from Amber. Amber says, what signs is my grandpa sending? I never get any signs.
I see dogs. So sending you lots of dogs. Pay attention to them. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Amy. Amy says, is Scott my forever person?
Sorry, honey, it's not.
All right. And our last free question of the live is from Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, will Anthony W. reach out to me and will we reconnect?
Yes, yeah, you guys are going to reconnect, but it feels like it'll happen in July, okay?
All right. Oh, and Kimber wanted to clarify. Is that okay?
Okay.
Kimber says, just to clarify, when can I take my second dose of amoxicillin? Thank you.
Oh, in the day? Yeah, so just what you're going to do is stagger it 2 hours from the medications you're taking already. So you take your morning medication, your Pepsi or whatever it's called. Then you take 2 hours later, you can take the amoxicillin, and then same at night, you take the nighttime one and then wait 2 hours and you can take the other one. That way they don't interact and it's not an issue for your body. All right.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time for our
giveaways. Yeah. Look, they already started.
Yes.
All right.
Put your names in.
Yeah.
Names with purple hearts, names with yellow hearts.
Yeah.
You want to say what it's
Yeah.
for?
So if you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you're brand new and you've never been here before, put your name with a yellow heart. And we're going to pull from the bowl. All right. So let's do 4 for our subscribers.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4 for our subscriber. Let's see.
Ready?
Our subscriber winner today is 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is Connie Hines.
Yay, Connie! What'd you get? You got an extra question, Connie. So just send that over to me by email at RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Let me know that you were the subscriber winner from today's live, okay, honey?
All right, now is for our audience members.
Audience members? 5?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
It is Erin Early, I do believe.
Oh, very good. All right. You got an extra question. Yay! All right. So send me an email. Let me know that you're the audience member from TikTok. That one, you put your username in, okay? My email is RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. All right.
Now it's time for our Instagram.
Okay. I saw the number 7.
All right. From the bottom?
Sure.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
It is Holly Razinski.
Holly Razinski. You want an extra question, honey? So send that over to me by email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Put your Instagram username and let me know that you were the Instagram winner on today's live.
Yes, congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now it's time for our
top gifter time.
Oh, it's so close.
Is it close?
Yeah. All right, our top gifter today was Veronica.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love those bears. Here you go, Veronica. You got an extra question, honey. You know what to do because you've been my top gifter before. Yeah, let's do another poll for the top gifter.
All right, and our second top gifter today, because she just got our number 1 top gifter spot, is Rebecca, mom of 2 boys.
You got an extra question too, honey.
Thank
and again, you know what to do.
Yes, thank you all so much.
All right, everybody.
Congratulations.
Have a fantastic rest of the day, and we will see you on the next live. If you aren't already following me, please make sure to follow, turn the little bell on both Instagram and on TikTok. We also do have an emailing list, so if you do want to get notifications that I'm going live, we can email, and we do email at the beginning before we start. So go and sign up on that. It is up in my profile there for you, okay?
All right, thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Congratulations to everyone who won.